Good evening, everyone. Salutations. Glad to have you all at the table yet again. So, tonight is going to be our first official broadcast of the Sea of Fallen Stars, a mixture of a homebrew campaign with some inspiration taken from some modules that I like. So, we will begin with a small, brief overcap. Our heroes were recruited by a genie in the town of Akir. In this place, they were recruited to find a very specific individual that had gone missing. A rather prominent noble family lost their daughter. You were sent across the Sea of Fallen Stars, where you eventually came across the Hawk Island. You fought a creature there that had taken Zira, the lost daughter, the heiress, so to speak. Freed her. Like most accidents, that's when things happened. Massive tentacles rose from the ocean and drug your only way, your only means of escape and back home to the bottom of the sea. Attempting to return to the shore, you were encapsulated by a dark mist, eventually losing sight of the shoreline but gaining vision of a strange lighthouse, a beacon, drawing all of you in. With no other choice and no other land in sight, you decided to dock at this eerie fortress of an island. As you drew closer, you saw walls reaching up from the edges of the island, keeping you at bay, almost a prison. Just a lighthouse atop of it. Upon reaching the docks and ascending the steps to the entrance of this keep of this vigil, you met a man that bore an eerie resemblance to one of your party members, though no one could quite connect the dots. He allowed you entrance into the city, stating that you only need to adhere to the laws of religion within the land, respect those around you, and you shall be respected. Upon entering the keep in the vigil, you saw a massive tree, almost an umbrella, covering this entire keep, this entire island. Rope bridges to and fro the walls to the core of the tree. You explored and learned a little bit about the village, saw some of its people, ramshackled in disarray. They had been being attacked by multiple individuals. Only now you found out that something far more precious had been taken. Not by bandits, but by something darker. A force beyond your own. Or beyond anything any of you have experienced thus far. You found a captive in this brigand's hideout. That captive took you to a dark place, the Shadowfell. Not the Feywild. The Shadowfell. And here, you have been wandering, aimlessly. The only things you happen to see every now and then are the lost person, a lost soul, and many, many ravens. Arthur, you know that Xantz was supposed to awaken you the night before for your shift. He never did. You wake up, you were the first to rise, and you're like, ah. But he's nowhere to be seen. In fact, you notice on the ground in front of you is his cummerbund, the thing that he uses to wrap all of his.
Alarms. I know that nothing came in, so I'll make an investigation check to see if I can see any signs of him having left. Any sign that he is a struggle or anything.
Yeah, go ahead and do an investigation check for me, please.
27.
Yeah, you don't notice any signs of distress, but you do notice all of his belongings are gone.
But I will kind of open the front door a bit and see if I can see any footprints in which direction he left the building in.
You open the door, kind of peek your head out. You look down and see cobblestone in front of you. You look up the street, cobblestone. Down the street, cobblestone. Doesn't seem he's left any indication of where he's gone.
All right. I will then close the door and double check that the perimeter hasn't been breached, the alarm spell is still up, and then wake up the rest of the party.
Yep. Everything seems to be in order.
And then I'll just kind of gently shake everyone awake and inform them that Xantz has apparently left while he was on the watch.
Oh my gosh, he's left again?
Yeah, this is a bad place to be wandering by himself, but because of the cobblestone walkways and roads, we have no way of following him.
Maybe he sounds some really cool furry friends. Maybe we should go see if we found any other furry friends.
You know, when we get to the Raven Queen, she can offer you all of the furry friends in the realm.
No! Oh my goodness. Well, then we better.
This is her realm. Everything answers to her. So
That's a good point.
The best way to get you the most furry friends is to get to the Raven Queen as fast as we can.
Oh, I'm down. I'm into this. Let's get going, guys.
I think we should continue our quest to find the queen and just keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled, look for any clues from Xantz on the way, and hopefully we'll find him and hopefully he's okay.
Well, what about all the ravens that keep on hanging out? Wouldn't we be able to find her through the ravens? Or maybe those are her eyes and ears?
We possibly could, but the ravens were avoiding us after Xantz terrified them with his thunderclap. So
Ah! Well, is that a raven nearby?
Perhaps today there's a chance to communicate with the ravens.
Here, can I see if there's a raven nearby?
Yeah, you open the door and there's like a grouping of ravens. Ah! Ah! And as soon as you open there,
Oh wait, come back, ravens! Ravens! We need to talk to you. We need to make some friends.
kind of just fly off in separate directions.
Well, we can't even follow them if they're going in different directions. That doesn't help either.
Yeah, it doesn't. They certainly are watching us for her. Zuleika, can you talk to them? Or maybe see if you can, like, get them to come and guide us to where the Raven Queen is?
My back. No, it's really quite knotted from sleeping on that hard floor. Sure, I'll try, but I need y'all to cooperate and not scare them again. Sure, I'll try, and I'll go outside, and I will cast animal friendship.
Ooh, that sounds
What's
great.
the range on that?
30 feet.
Yeah, they are not within range.
Oh, they're not within range.
Like,
Okay.
They are keeping themselves out of your range right now. They do not trust you.
Okay.
I,
So I'll come back to the party and tell them, they're just way too far for me to reach them.
I do not understand your people's obsession with woodland creatures anyway.
How could you not? They're like the best.
Yes,
They're just totally the best.
Yes.
I'm all about the animals.
because seagulls on Hawk Island were super helpful. Yes. Duh.
Oh, yeah.
But remember the sea otters? I mean, didn't that save the day? And those were my friends. So please, let's respect just all animals. I don't only care for, the forest animals. I also care for sea animals.
Before we start talking about which animals are better, we do have a road.
I guess that would be the next thing to do.
Yes, let's follow the S.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do some survival checks for me, please. The road just seems to go on and on. You do eventually come across some people, but when you try to approach them and even just engage with them in any manner, they just turn and give you a cold shoulder. But you're able to notice that Xantz has actually left some markings. Arthur and Theatrics, both of you actually notice that there seems to be some chalk lines kind of going up the street a little ways. And you assume that this is Xantz leaving you a little bit of a trail to follow. Like maybe he did some scouting during the night.
Awesome.
but-
You see those, Arthur?
Yep, I see them. So let's keep an eye on these marks. Hopefully, if there's any danger, he figured out a way to warn us ahead of time.
And
If
as you're
not, when the marks stop, we can assume that there's danger after that point.
see, as you're kind of waking up and getting ready for the day, you notice these marks. A heavy fog is starting to kind of press in around all of you, and you're able to progress through. And through the fog, you see what looks like a pedestal with a woman standing on it, or a figure rather. And then there are many people walking about this place. As you draw near, you see men, women, children, all just walking around aimlessly. All of them these same gray-skinned, pale elves. And you are able to tell eventually that it is no figure on top of a pedestal. It's a fountain. Long dried up and rather decrepit.
And these people are all walking around the fountain.
They're kind of just walking around. This is like a plaza. So
Okay.
there's a fountain in the center of it, and it's basically just an open courtyard. And these people are all walking about it.
Gotcha.
Is there any significance to the figure that's carved into the fountain?
So let me see here. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. As you approach you notice that this is a cobblestone plaza. In the center is a dry fountain that depicts a masked woman wearing a feathered cloak. The stain suggests that over time, water flowed from her eye sockets like tears. The bottom of the fountain is filled with mud and dead leaves, and then there's about probably a dozen or so shattered elves kind of walking around. And then let's see, what did you get on your investigation check?
That's 26.
All right, so with that investigation check, you notice that you're kind of like walking around the perimeter of it. You notice that there's a access panel on the back of it. It's very grime covered, and that's probably where the inner workings of the fountain rest. And if you wanted to fix it, that's how you could.
I'm gonna try and fix the fountain then, and see if that gets anyone's attention.
All right. Do you have what kind of tools do you have?
Thieves' tools.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Go ahead and give me an intelligence thieves tool check.
Okay.
You've never worked with this kind of machinery before, so instead of using dexterity to kind of just finesse it to work, you need to kind of figure out, like, this needs to be turned here, that needs to go there. You kind of clear out some of the gunk, and you turn some stuff. You refix and reattach some of the broken pipes, and you find this switch. And as soon as you kick that switch on, you hear like a glug 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 glug, and then it just slowly starts to trickle down this very decrepit, masked face. As far as the iconography goes, with your insight, you're not really sure who this is, but you could make an assumption.
When the water starts flowing again, does anyone in the plaza react to that?
Let me check my notes. It doesn't seem. It looks like it has caught the attention of some of the individuals, but they just kind of like lifelessly look at it, and then just go back to wandering.
Okay, so there's no one who seems to react to that in a unusual way, like they see that as active and then leave the plaza rapidly or make their way towards us.
No, and in fact, since you're kind of drawing your attention to them, why don't you go ahead and roll me some perceptions or investigation checks, everyone, since you're all kind of walking through this area.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead and do an insight check. If you'd like to do an insight check instead of either of those, you may do that as well.
That's 27 perception.
So with your 27 perception, you hear every single one of these different elves muttering and kind of just like talking to themselves about random things. Theatrics, Ruptor, you hear the same kind of thing. Them just like clutching themselves. You watch as all of these individuals are just walking back and forth, pacing around this plaza, kind of just mumbling and muttering to themselves. Theatrics, with that 20 insight check, you're able to tell that these people feel empty. They feel devoid. This is the things that they're muttering, the things that they're saying. Like I knew I had this. I thought I cared. I thought I cared. I used to like this. I think I liked that. I don't know. But you feel just a void coming from these elves. There's no emotion. There's nothing. They're just wandering aimlessly. They don't even acknowledge you if you come up and try to touch them. Some of them bounce off of each other and just kind of glance at one another and continue on their separate ways. And again, this is men, women, and children, so people of varying ages.
People lost all their memories, or they're crazy. One of the two.
Yeah, they're so disconnected, guys. They barely know who they are anymore.
This place is a real bummer.
As we're trying to investigate these people, I'm gonna have my raven come up and land on my shoulder. Just see how the people around it react. Like, is there any like acknowledgement or fear or excitement or anything?
They don't acknowledge you at all. They're almost completely unaware. If they do acknowledge you, it's only when they run into you and they just glance up, kind of just very blankly acknowledge your existence, that you're a thing in front of them, and then continue about their pacing.
So they're not so much like They're not. Are they? Would you call them agitated or just like we were calling it more the void?
They're not. Yeah, no, they're not agitated. They're not upset in any way. It seems that they're just devoid of emotions.
Dang.
Drifter, your conclusion about them kind of losing all of their emotions is very much spot on.
Well, I just know that when I got up this morning, there was something missing out of my head. I don't know what it was, but there was something I know that I used to think about all the time, and it's not there anymore.
You recall what the thing was. You just don't recall, or you don't have the same emotional connection that you had to it. You just don't give a shit. You
Okay,
give a fuck.
gotcha.
Hello. I kind of want to be just like, well, come on. Do I still see ravens around?
Oh yeah, they're kind of up, flying around, definitely trying to keep as far away from you as possible, with also still maintaining visual line of sight on you.
Can someone talk to us and give us some help? Ravens, you can see us. I promise I will not make loud noises, other than this one.
Oh!
As you're shouting loudly.
I wonder this. All right, I'm gonna try this spell. I don't know. Are the ravens within 60 feet of us?
They are about 80 feet, just kind of flying in circles around all of you right now.
I was thinking if I could do like calm emotions, if like one of them maybe was like a transfigured person or like, well, nope, too far away.
You know what?
Go ahead and roll me an insight check though, with that
Thought.
With that thought.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw guidance on myself this time.
You go for it.
Oh
Let
no,
me know
you
what-
asked for it, so.
Yeah, let me know what you get.
All right. I got 29 without even guidance. Woo!
So you feel that you're kind of on the right track with the whole calm emotions thing, but maybe not necessarily calming emotions, something that could inspire emotion.
Ooh.
Could be useful in this situation.
I'm going to take out my... I forget which instrument I took. I think I took a dulcimer. I'm gonna take out my dulcimer and start playing on my dulcimer.
Okay. And do you have proficiency in a tool or a musical instrument, correct?
Yeah, I think I got it automatically with my being a bard.
Did you pick up performance?
I can make a performance check.
Okay, if you have performance, the actual skill, then you can do that. If not, you can use your tool because it gives you basically a pseudo performance skill. So either way.
I don't have a special
well,
tool to do the performance, but...
And while she's doing that, I'm going to cast Trail of Breadcrumbs, and I'm just going to sprinkle some bread across the ground and see if the ravens will come and eat it.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and roll your charisma, whatever charisma check you would like to roll, performance or instrument or otherwise.
All right, I don't know where the instrument one is, but I know where.
Basically, you make a custom roll. I just want to make sure that you're getting your best possible roll. That's all.
I got a plus 11, so I'll throw some guidance on it.
Oh yeah, you got expertise in guidance.
I have expertise
in that, so you're
Might
solid.
be okay. I might
Yeah,
be
you're gonna be great. Go ahead and you can go ahead and cast guidance on yourself as well. So go ahead and roll that for me.
And that comes out to a 28.
So do you actually? That's a 30. Just so you're aware.
That's
of that.
correct. That's correct math. Yes.
That's a 30.
That's math. That's math.
That's real math. All right, so go ahead and explain to me this song that you create, that you weave for these people in this environment.
But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your hair down, eh. You gotta keep your head up, oh, but you can let your hair down, eh. I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your hair down, eh. I can do more. Only rainbows after.
as you're singing, you watch just a flicker of hope, kind of emotion spark in all of these individuals. They kind of come to a little bit, and you feel that you've kind of gotten them to the point where you could interact with them, but the time is very short.
Wow. Let's start talking, guys. Or does it already dissipate as soon as it happens?
No. You, as long as you keep performing, you'll have a little bit of time.
I know it's hard. To remember sometimes.
Perfect. So while you're singing that, we'll go to the rest of the party. What are you all attempting to do while Theatrics puts on this very emotionally inspiring song?
I'm gonna look up and see if the ravens have come any closer.
They have not. They are continuing to circle, watching you from afar.
All right. I then would like to make a insight check on whoever is closest to me to ascertain like what is making Yatrix song. What is hooking them? What's their like? If they have an emotion, is it just being devoured as soon as it comes to the fore?
All right, go ahead and make that roll for me. Varno, Borel, Ruptor, Arthur. What are you guys doing in this moment?
Is
You
it
have a-
possible to deduce that emotions are what are causing them to kind of become aware?
Yeah, go ahead, and that will be part of Zuleika's check, unless you would like to roll your own. And then anyone that is proficient with history, go ahead and roll me a history check.
Sorry, I rolled the wrong thing, but they're the same. I have the same modifier.
That's 21 in history.
So, Arthur, you've heard stories, and Zuleika, with your insight check, you guys start talking, and very much so, emotions in the Shadowfell are precious. They're important. If you lose all of them while you're here, and in fact, just being here drains them from you. It sucks them from your physical essence. And if you lose all of them, these people, that's what's going to happen to you. A shellless, emotional husk wandering about, searching for any possible thing to feel. And in conjunction with that, you've heard rumors of things called touchstones. Theatrics, this whistle comes to mind. Objects that are associated to specific things that help you remember and help you to feel.
Ooh. Can I put this together, or do I have to roll?
That's what all of you kind of are talking about. So that's these are your roles kind of giving you insight. Now do with it what you will.
I bet my new urge to go see animals actually might be a good thing. Because it's making me feel something. And I always loved animals, but didn't know I felt a little bit more about them than you guys.
Which
I
reminds
love
me,
people.
go ahead and roll me, everybody roll me a wisdom save, and Theatrics do so with advantage.
Okay.
I have advantage.
I do not have advantage.
I rolled 2 18s. That was amazing.
That's a 5.
Yep, so you know the rule. If you rolled below a 10, pick one of your things and send it my way. Let me know once you've lost 4.
Well, maybe I should just keep on singing around us. Maybe it'll give us advantage.
Nope.
Or it didn't really do that. It didn't work like that.
Nope, unfortunately.
Could I try to liven up Bleak Village?
How would you like to do so?
I would like to point at the crying statue, and I would like to use minor illusion to make it sound as if it were crying the most horrific, ugly, comical cry anybody has ever heard.
Okay, so you're kind of trying to use it to inspire some fear.
Oh, make them chuckle. It's an ugly cry. It's like,
Oh, ugly cry.
oh,
Okay.
da, yes.
Okay.
It is an emotional. That will work.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn Indomitable for this one.
Okay. Varno, you feel the magic take hold and you attempt to do something really funny, but it doesn't quite.
While all of this is going on, I want to. I know that people are having issues in faith-based divinity, but I'd like to tap into my inner divinity using divine sense. I'm not at this point. I'm not so worried about like the celestial fiend undead part of it, but more the good and evil, and maybe seeing if I can tap into any aspect of the Hallow spell.
Okay. So you kind of sit there and enter a meditation for a moment. Your awareness permeates the area around you, and you don't feel this or sense any kind of like hollowed or desecrated grounds around you.
Okay.
And I will remind you that right now the elves are in a state where you can interact with them, though the time is limited.
You guys should talk to them while I sing. You gotta keep your head up.
So once we're aware that emotions kind of bring out their personalities, I will walk over calmly to one of the more lucid-looking ones, and then I will spring out, grab him by the throat, and scream, "Where is the Raven King?" trying to just absolutely scare the shit out of him.
Queen. I think it's the queen.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your intimidation check.
I am not very intimidating.
Yep. That unfortunately does not bequeath. You do have advantage.
Ah,
Yeah, you got that. So give me one more roll.
nope.
Yeah, bruh. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh
You kind of like shake
my
this guy back and
God.
forth, and he's like, "I don't. Why are you shaking me? I don't understand. What do you want?"
Oh, good. Feel confused. Now tell me where the Raven Queen is, and I'm just gonna backhand him. Queen in there.
I don't. I can't tell you where she is, but Markella, she's the voice or the speaker for the Raven Queen. But anyone that is found wanting by the Raven Queen when you go to see her will have to pay a tribute. The Raven Queen only values passionate memories, so have something juicy. Otherwise, if you are not in her favor, you're gonna have a bad time. I can tell you where to go.
Yeah.
Stop shaking me.
I'm just gonna keep shaking him until he tells me where to go, because at this point I
Oh,
feel
he
like if
just-
he loses these emotions...
He would. So
Yeah, at this point I feel like if he moves or loses these emotions, he'll become less lucid, so I'm just gonna keep going like, where is she?
All right, do either an athletics or a constitution check. You can add your proficiency to it if it's a con. To kind of like hold yourself back from strangling this guy by accident.
I'm really good at shaking the shit out of people.
Let's see. Is that
that's where the skills come in.
is that you strangling him, or you
No.
refraining from strangling him? I'm gonna
I'm
roll that
not-
as you refraining.
I'm not strangling him, I'm just shaking the shit out of him.
Yeah, so you're giving him a little bit of shaken baby syndrome, but whatever, it's fine. Just go here, go there, and then it's just like a couple houses up the left, and then you'll be there.
I'm gonna kind of just let him go and turn around.
As as Burrell turns around, I'll see, this is proper good cop, bad cop interrogation. Remember this for the next time.
Borel, your little raven kind of hops down off your shoulder and wanders over the fountain, and starts picking at a coin. Looks like it's a platinum coin.
I was thinking we might need to put a coin in this water, but we should look at that coin.
Yeah, does it look like there are lots of them in there, or just the one?
It looks like there are lots in the fountain, but this coin is just sitting on the edge of the fountain. You are bequeathed with this little tidbit of knowledge.
Ooh.
Where are you?
That's always good to hear a maniacal laugh from your DM. Nothing weird about that. It's not shake my resolve at all.
Oh no, it's just I read it just now and realized what I gave him, and this is gonna be funny.
I will kind of turn around as I kind of take this and kind of like play with it in my fingers, and I'll look back at the group, and I'll just kind of almost maniacally smirk, and I'll just kind of look at him and say, "Well, we know where to go."
All right, well, let's get going. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
All right, let's go ahead and do a
Exactly 10.
What was all again?
survival check. Yeah, this is just to remember the directions and kind of go that way. It is a group check, so no worries. Most of you achieved above DC, so that's good for you. We'll call that a pass. So as you are traversing the fog, you eventually come to basically an open courtyard. It looks very much like a palace courtyard, so lots of what would be very beautiful flowers. They're only mere husks of what they would be. The environment is very kind of drawn in with darkness, and as you enter into the area, you notice 10 masked individuals kind of playing sad music. There are some also eating seated at very long tables, eating strange elven dishes. For those of you that kind of you remember back to your party that you had before coming out on this mission with the townsfolk, and you notice that a lot of these individuals are kind of acting out the very same party that you guys had, but in a very depressing, melancholy manner. You see sitting above those individuals, kind of like cocked back in a chair, a also very pale elf wearing a mask. Below her is one of those shadow mastiffs that you saw, and she's also flanked by two of those shadow dancers that you also encountered. As soon as you enter into the plaza, you're not even really given a second to breathe, as a whole bunch of the masked individuals come up to you and just start shoving platters of
Before we came in, Zuleika will have consulted her star map, and she will find out whether she will do wheel or woe today. And it is wheel.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm gonna roll an insight to see what the heck is going on with these people.
Okay, go ahead and roll your insight check for me, please.
23.
So it looks like they are enacting some sort of ritual and they want you to participate. It appears as if they are giving reverence to something, and you think back to the words that the Sentinel gave you to respect people's traditions.
Is there sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say when in Rome, wherever that place is.
Is there a way to know or to ascertain if partaking from this feast will have ill effects? Like, can I do a perception check or something? Because I just food.
You would need to cast a spell or attempt to try the food in order to do that. Just
So I
glancing at
will-
it and looking at it, you don't see anything. Go ahead, Rupter.
I will look at the rest of the party. I will tell everybody to accept a plate just for that whole respect thing, but let me try the food first.
You can cure.
Um,
I'm already half the
I'm gonna cast protection from evil
I
and
have
good.
some abilities about myself that if this food is poisoned, it's not going to affect me, but I'll be able to let you guys know if it's poisoned or not. So let me try some food first, and we'll see what happens.
Sounds
Would you like me?
And then I'll take a bite of food.
Yeah, you take a bite of food, and though it is dusty, stale, and dry, it tastes just fine, just really plain.
Do I feel any ill effects from it?
Nothing. It's just food.
Okay. As far as I know, guys, it seems to be fine. And despite its looks, it actually tastes decent. It's bland. Could use some salt maybe, but it seems to be edible and not detrimental in any way. So, your choice. I'll go ahead and finish my plate though.
I might as well start eating.
yeah.
Alright. So you guys kind of...
Zuleika's gonna take a small bite and say to the group, "Food that tastes bland devoids people of joy, so beware."
As...
Yeah.
yeah, it's alright, you can do that. As you
And
guys...
Arthur will just kind of briefly touch his sword of warning to make sure that there's no sign of imminent danger, and then grab a plate.
Alright, yeah, for now it is safe. Actually, your sword of warning seems to give you off a tick of beware. You are safe, but depending on how you act and conduct yourselves, this could go very badly or just fine. We'll see what happens.
All right. Then I will do everything I can to blend in with the party and mimic the actions they're taking. You know, act like I'm one of the invited guests who were here before we arrived.
And as you do so, you carry on with your merriment for a short time before a hand is raised and the voice penetrates the echoing cavern, or echoing courtyard. All right, that is enough. You've passed this test. But I digress. In the eyes of the Queen, you are left wanting. So, before we continue on with any other trivial things, what is it that brings you here? What is it that you desire? I assume you're here for the thing that we took from you. No?
Are you Markella?
I am, indeed. I am the speaker for the Raven Queen.
Well, you wouldn't be wrong. We are here for the Starseeker. We're here to see if we can bring the Starseeker back to her home.
I assumed as much. Yes, we have the Starsinger. She has been taken into the Fortress of Memories, and you kind of glance up over her shoulder and notice that this isn't like a courtyard to just any kind of keep. It's a courtyard to this massive castle. These huge black doors stand behind her. She is in the care of the Raven Queen for now. Unfortunately, like I said, most of you did not pass all of the tests. Some of you, here and there, were able to overcome the odds, but as a group, well, as I said, you are left wanting. So what do you pay tribute to the Raven Queen? And mind you, it does need to be a memory of good significance. You are taking something she is rather fond of.
What is it that she wants with the Starsinger?
The Starsinger has experienced much in her lifetime. She has a vast wealth of knowledge, experiences, memories, emotions, all of which are very strong, very pure. And you understand, those things are hard to come by here.
And these fuel this Raven Queen?
Yes, they give her her power, they fuel this plane of existence. It is hungry, devoid, constantly hungering. So she collects those memories, keeps them safe.
Sounds like she wants to keep something of us here, then, as an exchange.
Precisely. A toll, so to speak. Theatrics, you seem to inspire compassion of those around you. Arthur, you yourself are rather adept at creating, or at least thinking on your feet and restoring at least a little bit of joy to people's lives. However, Ruptor, Borel, Zuleika, the three of you were not so piqued by the thought of helping another, restoring. One of you resorted to violence. The other two just seemed to not really care that much. So tell me, what do you three offer to speak with the Raven Queen?
Well, personally, I don't know that I can give up any good memories because I don't really have any. I mean, I haven't been around that long, at least not as I exist today. Haven't really been around that long and haven't had a chance to develop any memories, and any memories I do have really aren't that great. So, don't know that she'd want any of mine.
Speaking of
I'm
which,
certain that you have something juicy up in that little brain of yours.
exactly what kind of memories is she looking for?
Anything that is important to you.
Hmm.
And as for you, Varno, you're the worst of them all. Self-centered, only worried about your own hide.
Oh, do go
What
on.
do you bequeath to the Raven Queen?
Well, most of what I am and what I have belongs to another. But I tire of this place. In longer I am gone, the more shit I am in. So, if it allows us to get out with Starsinger, I will offer my favorite memory. But in order to do so, you must allow me to cast one spell.
And what spell is that?
Hallucinatory terrain.
In this place?
Da.
At a point of my choosing?
Duh.
Very well.
It does. Would that be acceptable? The others do not have to pay?
Oh no. Everyone must pay the toll.
Theatrics is looking over, trying to see any insight.
Unless you do not wish to speak with her. Sorry. What were you going to say?
I just want to kind of figure out what his angle. What is
It is a her, Markella.
Oh no, not her. I'm actually more about Varno.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, go ahead and roll your insight check, and Varno, you can divulge any information based on your own DC.
I'm gonna give some guidance to myself.
No.
No guidance. Damn it! But I got 29.
He's full of shit.
He's full of shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is anything she has said to us a lie?
Go ahead and roll your insight check. Let me know what you get.
25.
Yeah, no, she seems to be very forthright with you. It's hard to read somebody that has a mask on their face, but her tone is very straight to the point, not quivering. Doesn't seem like she's faltering at all.
Sorry, were you talking to me? Bethel, you're muted.
No, I muted myself so that I could cough. My allergies are kicking my butt.
Zuleika is going to address Markella and say, why do you think I have no care for others?
You were not willing to help those around you. You merely stood by and watched as everyone else did the work for you.
I think that those are very snappy judgments of someone who seems to know people's inside nature.
It is my job to observe and report that which I see. Yes, you may claim to have a nature, but your actions speak far louder than your words ever could. And by refraining to act, that almost in itself is very defining.
He did turn
So-
into that cool creature for me. That I could have a furry friend.
I think this is about the plaza behind us.
Oh, okay.
That was not part of your test. You see, ever since you arrived here, you have been encountering things to gauge whether or not you are worthy. And as I said, if those of you that do not wish to offer up a trinket, only those that were found in favor may speak to the Queen, while the rest of you wait here.
Does the queen like passion?
The Queen likes raw emotion, anything that is powerful.
Then I have plenty of that to offer.
Then go ahead and if you have a specific memory in mind, send it to me as long as it is, clean. Beyond that, you are taken care of. So that leaves Varno, you are taken care of as well. You made your deal. That leaves Ruptor and Borel.
I'll look over. You think we need to talk to this woman, or can we just wait?
Well, we've seen how things go. Sometimes with this group, and if we let them go in there alone, they may not come out. So we might be waiting for a long time. But, I mean, I've told you my story. I don't know what to give this lady. I've only been around for like the last 2 years. So, I mean, what kind of memories do I have, you know?
Arthur will reach into his bag and he will pull out a shark tooth and offer it. Like, this is from the first case I was ever involved in investigating while I was still in university. May I buy my friends passage in both of them with this memory.
Look at that, how cute. So selfless, and that is why you are in favor. But no, unfortunately, in this case, they must pay their own way.
Well, if we go through, can't we talk with her and just take them with us?
Depends on where you end up.
What shit? What am I? Scraped off salt?
Well, I mean, kinda.
Fair.
There's gotta be some way to persuade this woman.
Based off of your insight and the predicament that you are in, there's really no negotiating. You either say yes or you say no, and that's the end of it.
So the only person who's still left behind is...
It's me and Burrell.
Yep, Burrell and Rupter.
Rupter
Well-
has to have something interesting. Passion. I mean, if you're an Oathbreaker, you have to have some story.
Here's what I can tell you. I really only have 2 memories. Currently, there's one that I apparently don't care about anymore because this fucking place. So the other one is the only one that I can think of that.
And it's the
But
most
I don't-
powerful one. And that will be payment enough for you. Go ahead and...
We might be
ahead.
thinking about different ones. I'm not ready to give up my vengeance yet, but I will give up my nobility.
Go ahead and focus on what you're going to give the Raven Queen and send it to me in a message.
Okay.
Arno, go ahead and tell me what you're sending.
Well, in order to do that, I need to cast spell.
You're not going to be able to do that until after you give up the memory.
That was bargain. Is she going back on bargain?
The bargain was that you got to cast a spell. You didn't specify when.
In order to do that, I need
Yeah.
to cast one spell.
One spell. All right. Yeah, she'll allow you to do it, but you are going to be guarded. So if something goes wrong,
It is fine.
goes Varno.
It is fine.
All right. And Burrell.
If Ruptur's giving up something, I've got something as well.
All right. Go ahead and send me what you gave up. Remember,
Right.
these choices affect your character. They are with you forever.
I was about to say, do these things... Am I giving up something that I won't be able to get back from my character?
No, you're fine.
Okay, good.
You inspired hope in people. You're fine. These other selfish pricks, though.
Tell me if mine's good enough.
Everybody that offers something up, it will be good enough. You just have to offer something that is important. So if you deem it important, it's good enough. But let's see here. Yeah, that's good enough for me. That is important for you.
The Twitch people are going chaotic. They're like, destroy everything.
Kill them all.
Kill them all.
Good job,
Yeah, this is
Elizabeth.
gonna work really well.
All
I've
right.
learned with Zeal's DMing, you generally go with what he wants, or he makes a T-Rex appear out of nowhere.
So as you give up your memories, Markella stands up before you and turns, basically crossing the courtyard to the stone doors. The Shattered Kai kind of group around you and push all of you towards the exit. And as you are leaving, one of the scouts offers a pipes of haunting to the bard for playing your song. They overheard you, so go ahead and add pipes of haunting to your inventory. And if you'd like to pass those off to anybody else, you can. But you are gifted that for completing this mission without any violence. So good job. You passed the one that mattered.
Nice.
So she stands and crosses the courtyard to this massive wall that seems to go on forever. Abruptly, she raises her arms, and a symbol of a murder of ravens that has been kind of patrolling after you guys this whole time, just streaks forward and starts slamming into this metal door. But instead of hearing the expected wet thuds that you would think you would hear, the ravens just fly through the metal somehow, which grows darker and darker as one passes through it until you see nothing but the darkest of nights. Do all of you cross this threshold?
Absolutely.
Might as well.
All right,
Gotta go for it.
assuming all of you advance forward together in this darkness, you feel cold and alone. You hear the fluttering of the wings of the ravens and feel the wind on your face. A series of images flash through your mind. A female shattered Kai looking desperate. A mithril mask inlaid with pale flecks of blue and dark red crystals being grabbed by a rotten hand. A crumble keep circled by ravens until it collapses into an irregular hemisphere of ill-fitting stone bricks covered in muck and rotted vegetation. The weeping face of the Starseeker is the last thing you see. And with a loud screech, you find yourselves again standing before the gates. Ah, it seems that you were gifted with a vision. Tell me, what did you see?
Who are we talking to?
To Markella again.
Oh, well, what is it? We saw like an area being surrounded by ravens, and then it collapsed as a sphere on itself. A crying face of what was the one we were looking for? The
Starsinger.
Yeah. A mask with like blue flecks in it.
Ah, the conspirator's visage. That is a very valuable, powerful touchstone of Val Sanjaris, a shattered Kai that was an agent of Vecna in the distant past. This place that you're speaking of, the Rotten Heart, is a keep, or some of those dark, rotting things, I believe them to be Vecnans, have taken the touchstone. I'm assuming that the Raven Queen bequeaths you, or wishes for you to retrieve this mask, and in doing so she will bequeath upon you the Starsinger.
And how do we get to this rotten heart?
My scouts. And she raises her hand, and two of the shattered Kai kind of come over and kneel in front of her like Roman soldiers would for an empress or something. My scouts will guide you up until the fortress itself. From there, you'll have to do the rest.
Before we leave your presence, and thank you for your kind hospitality, is there any wisdom or knowledge you could bestow on us and able to help keep those rich memories so that the Raven Queen would be even more pleased with us?
For maintaining your own or retrieving others?
Yes.
Which is
Yes.
it?
I would say probably first maintaining our own, because if we don't have it together, we can't help anybody.
There are very valuable things, like I said, this touchstone, the conspirator's visage. A touchstone here in this plane of existence helps fend off the curse that permeates these lands. It's an item that reminds or symbolizes the trait that helps protect you. For example, a cleric with the ideal, I trust my deities to guide my actions, might find solace in clutching their holy symbol for their faith. Whereas someone with a rather greedy nature that has more value over coin than friendship might hold on to that gold piece that he stole from the cleric. having these things will keep the curse at bay, i.e. give you advantage on their saving throws to succeed. You are able to focus on such items that you have. You only need to focus on the memory and tie it to that item. Then keeping that item on your person will keep the curse at bay. Anyone can make them. It just requires a memory, an artifact, or an object.
How can we help? So when we're helping others, then we would try to help them put a memory and an object for them?
The only way you can help those that have lost all of their memories is to bequeath them one of yours, giving them your touchstone, thus giving them your memory, your emotion. You must give of yourself to save those around you.
That makes sense.
Now, any other questions, or will you be on your way?
Which one of us has lost the most memories? Or feels the most dead
Guess that-
inside right now?
I guess
I
that
have
depends on
lost
how you look at it.
none.
I'm bored.
Is that you?
So, Zuleika's gonna address the party and telepathically. Can I broadcast telepathically to more than one person, or just one person at a time?
I think you can only speak telepathically to one person at a time.
Okay. So I'm gonna address Theatrics first telepathically and say, this place disgusts me. This woman has not your. She may seem kind, but she devours what makes you you. She's not to be trusted. Don't walk so willingly to the arms of danger. There's a way.
On the woman, but keep on talking.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Again, she is wearing a mask, so you're only really able to assess her based off of her voice pattern, her speech, and the way that she carries herself.
Her body language.
Yeah, just no facial language. That's all you're not getting.
29.
So are you just trying to determine if this person is trustworthy?
Yeah. If she's telling this in order to manipulate us, or if she's telling us because it's based on truth.
This person is the arbiter to the Raven Queen. They are in a position of authority, and based off of that, they gain very little from forcing you to get this artifact. It's just this artifact in comparison to the Starseeker and combined with your memories is much more valuable because it is an artifact of an opposing god, and that's fucking money for these kinds of people. So yeah, they'd like you to do this mission for you, or for them, but if you don't do it, it's really no skin off their bones.
I'll say this, we need to leave this land. We need to help this person, and we need to leave this land. I don't detect deception, definitely self-interests, but she even told us how we can keep this land from essentially making us, like, unable to work. We shouldn't stay here and become best friends, but we at least have information that we didn't have before.
At what cost?
Are these scouts ready to go?
They're ready to go whenever you guys are.
Okay. I'm going to walk up and tap one on the back of the shoulder and just kind of point. Like, kind of a let's go type motion.
He gives you a nod, and with that, if everybody follows along, they're ready to take off.
I do hang back.
Alright.
I'm going to... Wait, who had lost the memories, though? I'll say it after you do your thing.
I'm sorry, but I am one that respects keeping up a bargain. May I give you my toll now?
Yes, you may.
I will break off pieces of coral off my living crown, place it around. And for 150 square feet, it is a bunch of shrubbery, mountains, hillocks, all kinds of natural terrain. Only it's all in the vague outline of crows and ravens having sex in very strange positions. And I will look at her and watch the tightness of her lips, feel incredible joy, and say, "You could take that one."
And she dispels it.
Pleasure doing business with you. And I leave.
She just nods at you. You don't see any crack of face, any changed demeanor. That's outstanding.
That felt pretty good.
All right. Glad that you enjoyed yourself. So you are taken through the mists. It's going to take you another hour. So I will allow Theatrics to do her thing before I make you roll this wisdom check. So,
Who had the least memories?
Well, I've given up one memory and don't care about another one.
Okay. I'm gonna give you my whistle, and then I'm going to take my Bible and like hold it really close to me. And like
Alright.
try to see if I can make it my artifact to imbue stuff on it so that you can survive a little bit better.
all right, go ahead and roll a, let's call it a religion check.
Okay.
And as soon as you
20.
touch that, okay, yeah. As soon as you touch the whistle, I assume you pick it up?
Yeah, to give it to him.
Ruptor?
Yeah. Does it matter that I have gauntlets on?
No.
Okay.
I just need to know if you're taking it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, where are you at? You are right up here. As soon as you grab it, you feel this. In Yatrid, you lose that bond that you felt. But you do feel your stalwart faith kind of binding you to this book, and you feel like holding this artifact will give you advantage on your checks.
And as we're walking, I'm going to just kind of touch my hat and just focus back on the history of this, because the first thing that made me want to not just follow in my family's business footsteps was when one of my friends from the hunting club went missing, and I was able to find him. It's what led me down my path. So I'll just focus on this and try and hold on to my memory of that based on what she had said.
Perfect. Go ahead, and what is your highest mental stat?
Wisdom.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom check or a wisdom save.
It's 21.
All right, yes. You definitely feel that connection. This thing will give you the protection from the curse, so you will have advantage on your checks.
It is a curse, right?
It is a type of curse, yes, but you cannot remove it or dispel it because it is within the land itself. I know where you're going, and believe me, I already thought of that. There's plot magic.
I know.
No, I
I was
digress.
like, okay, let's just see if I can flex that way. Okay. I was like, good. I didn't like miss a huge the fact that I have removed curse on my list. Like I didn't miss it.
No,
Okay, good.
no. This, albeit is a curse, it is a curse upon the land, and not something that one of your level could handle at this moment of time. Perhaps in a later date, but not. I'm sorry. Could we take a small 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Word. Go ahead and throw up that pause sign for me, Gordy. And welcome back, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and jump back into it. We were talking about some touchstones. Who was making touchstones? Anybody
Who's
else?
making touchstones?
Yeah. Making these artifacts to ward off the curse from the dark. I know a few
That's
of
what
you
they're
have
called.
already done so.
And I tucked my
Um,
Bible in my armor.
Okay.
I'm not tampering.
Zuleika, I know you already have advantage on wisdom checks or saves. You don't have to unless you want to. Arthur, you made one. Varno, Ruptor, Borel.
The Ruptor was given one.
Ruptor, you have one. That's right.
I will try something.
Okay. What are you grabbing, and what is the memory that you are attempting to associate with it?
So I will take out my axe and I will etch into the palm plate of my armor just the dwarven word for vengeance, and I will try and focus on that palm plate and just remember how much I'm going to murder every cleric of the Raven Queen I ever come into contact with, and try and just focus all of that.
Okay, that's fair. That's a new emotion, so that's valid. Go ahead and roll your what's your highest mental stat?
Intelligence.
All right, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check with proficiency.
With
I'm gonna
proficiency,
make an Oathbreaker out of him.
with proficiency, that would be like +4, so 25.
Yeah.
Natural 20
Yeah.
in the dice.
Yeah, fucking perfect, dude. You feel this newfound hatred. Though you are trying to be a good person, you recognize this as an entity that deserves your wrath. This person goes around and steals memories from people and holds them hostage. This is goddamn acceptable. They need to pay. All right, Barno.
I just sent you a text at the end.
Me too.
Sorry, what do you say?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I
Or no?
I messaged you.
Oh. Alright, go ahead and roll your charisma check with proficiency.
Oh,
And let me know what you get.
got a 12.
It's difficult for you. Though it is an important memory, it doesn't feel like this one is quite potent enough. So you'll make this next check without advantage, though you will have an opportunity to make another one before you get into the thick of it.
Okay.
So go ahead and everybody make me your wisdom saves for those of you that have advantage with it, and for those of you without it, without it.
We have advantage. It's because we bound our soul thing, right?
You have
So-
a touchstone, yes.
Okay.
One of the
Did you-
things that I keep forgetting I'm trying to get better at, as long as you're like next to me, you get a +4 to your saves.
Yes.
I just hit a 20, so
All right, then it looks like everybody has succeeded this round, which is good.
sweet.
So traversing the fog.
I'm beginning to really hate fog too.
Yeah.
Fog is what got us into this mess in the first place.
Can't really
Um,
remember. My memory's a little foggy.
The scouts take you basically to the border of the Raven Queen's domain within the Shadowfell. Just on the outlier is the place called the Rotted Heart, a fetid place of evil and foulness. And here, Ruptor, you can feel it. This place is malignant. It's been lost to time, and it currently, as you've been alerted, is the home of a Vecnan cultist. You know that within is the conspirators' vestige, and you can see the small little hemisphere of a fortress with the ravens flying over it. The scouts kind of keep you off from a distance, and they both let you know, this is as far as we go. All of you on your own from here. And they kind of take off. You know your way back.
And I get a strong sense of that which my divine or divinity allows me to sense.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you were saying? Okay.
Yeah, basically. Even without divine sense, you can just...
Right.
This place is fucking gross.
I will let everybody know that as we get closer, I'm getting an overwhelming sense of... it could be a couple different things, but we're looking at...
Evil?
Yeah, I mean evil, but like fiendish, undead kind of evil. So just be on your toes.
Can
So
I
you guys...
do
Go ahead.
a quick prayer before we enter the thing? Just
As
I'm
you
gonna
will.
pray. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pray to my God and pray for all of us to have a peaceful and to have a as peaceful as possible way in and out, and that He'll guide us and keep us safe.
All right. So you guys can see the fortress from where you're at, and how would you like to approach? You see the fortress, you see the ravens above, and if you would like to see any of the other details, you may roll me perception checks.
It's a 22 perception check.
Yeah, so
9.
you and Zuleika, both of you, as you just kind of, your entire party begins to approach, kind of stop everyone and point off to the sides, where you can clearly see a couple different patrols walking around the outside of the building.
So, distraction,
Right.
stealth. What are you guys feeling like? Maybe picking them off.
I can try and scout ahead of the group, not too far so that we won't lose sight, but far enough ahead to try and find a safe passage through. If that would be acceptable to everyone.
He's got rogueness.
That could work.
Alright, so then I'll move like 40 to 50 feet in front of the group and try and stealthily find a way through where they can come through without drawing attention to these patrols.
All right, 2 questions for you. First is more of a statement. I need a stealth check, followed by what is your roll. The second question is how long
20
are
stealth check.
Okay, how long are you spending looking? How long do you want to take doing this?
Basically, I want to move forward, find a safe path to get them past the patrol, then move forward to find a safe path past the next patrol, just kind of leapfrogging ahead of the group, working our way through.
You're not going to be able to guide them like that. You can take some time to plot out a route and kind of watch how guard patrols move, but moving as a group right now, probably not the best idea. You have no idea when the next patrol is coming.
Is it okay if I
take-
touch Arthur to establish a mind link?
Yeah, that will work. Yeah, I'll allow her to establish the mind link, and just try and scout a path through that know that they're behind me, and I can communicate with her.
And again,
that can
second
get them
question:
through.
how long are you taking doing this?
No more than a half hour.
All right. Then doing so, you are able to calculate the exact pattern of the patrols. You will not need to make any stealth checks for anyone. If you would like, you can ambush a patrol. You notice that they are wearing particular uniforms. Just based on your passive insight and perception checks, you notice that there are about 4 or 5 different patrols. It looks like one of them rotates on and off. And when these patrols go by, there is a strange shadow that seems to appear behind these individuals. So there is a shadow. There is a particular uniform that all of these individuals are wearing, and you know the exact timing for everything. So, from here, what would you guys like to do? How would you like to progress into the keep itself?
Is there a patrol of 6 weaker-looking individuals of approximately our same body type?
There is a group, yes. One such group.
Then I'll point this out to the group that the uniforms may help us sneak past other defenses and ask if they want to set up an ambush.
I have a feeling that if we get inside and we are found, we'll have that many more people on us. It might be, but they might see us all if we take out an ambush group. So, you didn't find any uniforms, right?
There are no uniforms on the ground out here, but if we move fast enough, we could possibly take out a patrol before anyone noticed.
Do any of them look my height?
There is one that looks your height.
Yes, okay, good. Maybe let's take out that group, because that's going to be... Everything's just going to look like really baggy on me. It's just not going to work well.
Are there any dead bodies laying around? Or are they all animated currently?
The ones that you can sense are all walking around.
Okay.
I can make a distraction. So if we want to take out one group, I can kind of lure them one way and go another.
Well, it seems like there's only one way in, so you guys pick a group. Burrell and I'll take them out, then we'll go inside.
I should probably go with the group that is doing the strike, as I can cast Pass Without Trace.
I can also find traps on our way. Well, after we take out a team.
All right. So, are you advancing stealthily? Are you setting an ambush?
I think we're setting an ambush.
All right. So basically you're going to set up around the corner and wait for one of the teams to come around the corner of the building. So go ahead and
with the
place...
short one.
Yep, obviously. Let's go ahead and place yourselves on this combat map. We will use these kind of the waterway as the corner, if that makes sense. So they're kind of just rounding this corner right here. You guys can place yourselves wherever you'd like, on either this side or this side of the map, top or bottom.
Come on.
Okay.
I can't. I
You
got
will
it.
have surprise on them, so let's go ahead and roll some initiative. And we'll jump into our first combat of the evening.
Yay!
Wow, 3 5s.
So I forgot that I have advantage, and then I rolled a 3 and a 5.
Is initiative considered an ability check?
It is. If you would like to knowledge from a past life, you may.
I will.
Don't worry, guys. I got a 6.
We're gonna die.
I could lure them out with a song.
It's a good thing that you guys have surprise, because this would
So
suck
that's a
for
4.
you.
Well, so
It's a 9 for you.
yeah, my initiative goes up to a 9.
And Zuleika.
Having some technical difficulties. I'm almost there.
All right. As long as you get here eventually.
And just for theater of mind, I suppose, where we're at on this map, what direction do we need to go to head toward the building?
You are basically hiding around the corner. They are passing in front of the entrance right now.
Oh, so we're around the corner of the building.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
waited for the last patrol to duck back and kind of start to make their way behind the building, and then you guys just all sprinted up and you're kind of put your backs, your shoulders up against the wall, and are
Okay.
kind of just waiting for them to round the corner to get the jump on them
Gotcha.
before the next team comes around. So Zuleika. Still waiting on Zuleika.
6.
6.6.
You're bringing it up for the team. Don't worry.
All right.
We're all together.
All right. What did you roll?
A 6.
Doesn't show it. 6.14. Okay, 6. Wow, you guys rolled fucking garbage. All right. So Arthur, what's your dex?
16.
Sorry, what's your modifier?
+3.
+3. And Zuleika, what's your modifier?
Plus
One.
2.
2. All right. Borel, what's your modifier?
There is no modifier. There is only Burrell.
0.60. All right. Ruptor, you have a 9. Barno, what is your dex modifier? Because you all tied.
I got a 2.
0.2. All right. And Theatrics, what's your dex mod?
I'm not very dexterous.
+1. +0.
0.
0.
0.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So we begin the initiative with them walking around the corner. They see you. They are no longer surprised. It is your guys' turn. Starting with Ruptor.
Wow, my 9 was the highest initiative in our group.
Yes. Yes, this went very poorly.
Very
Right.
poorly. 'Cause I rolled really well.
These are these. What kind of undead are these?
You would identify these. Go ahead and roll me a religion check.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just
You're
have
not
a
sure.
little question.
They
Will
look
I
like
be-
zombies.
Okay.
What's up?
Will I be able to do a wheel on Raptor since he has the highest number?
No.
Okay.
Since you did not remember, I am gonna go ahead and say no. You need to be sure to do it before I make the decision of the result. So, Ruptor.
So I am going to go ahead and step out this direction. And we're going to see if we can't get one of them to help us. So let's just pick this one right here.
All right.
And get them to do a wisdom saving throw, please. DC 16.
All right, they are not proficient in these, so it is a 1 to the roll. All right, and what is the rule for that again? What CR of creature?
9. Anything greater than a CR 9 is immune.
All right, you maintain control of that deathlock.
Awesome. Okay, so that's my action. For my bonus action, I will. Let's see. This is okay. For my bonus action, I will turn around,
Turn
and
around.
Every
look
now
at
and then.
Varno, and I would just tell him to toughen up as I cast Shield of Faith on him.
Okay.
Rude, but
So-
fair.
Action,
Plus
bonus
2.
action.
+2 to your AC.
Action, bonus action, movement. Arthur, you're up.
All right. So the one with the dot on it is controlled, right?
Yes, you notice that one seems to be holding its head and looking at Ruptor kind of confused.
So I will come up to this one and I will use my insightful fighting. So it needs to roll a deception check against my insight.
Ooh,
19.
it's actually good at these. That is a 20.
All right. I will then make a sword attack with no sneak attack damage because it beat my insight. That's a 12.
That does not hit.
Right. Then I'm gonna move 15 feet back.
I assume you're using your bonus action to disengage?
No, I use my bonus action for insightful fighting, so it gets to make the opportunity attack.
Ah. Okay. Okay. As you leave his reach, he is going to cast a spell on you. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
10.
You, sir, are paralyzed.
Awesome.
Burrell. So, as you go to leave his reach, it's about right there. And that is as far as you get. Burrell, it is your go.
Well, that's not good. Let me see here.
Nope, all of this went very poorly.
Well, the good news is they are 35 feet away, so I guess I could do 30 feet, which is 5 feet out of my reach. So I'm going to go ahead and action dash, because 5 feet is a really cool action. I'm going to curse the fact that my little legs can't carry me any faster, and we'll end my turn.
Zuleika.
Understandable.
All right, so let's play. As my action, I am going to log a guiding bolt. The one next to Arthur.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack then, please.
The one next to Arthur is currently being controlled by me.
Oh, I'm
That-
sorry. Then
That does not hit.
nope, it doesn't hit.
Just remember the pink dot is friendly.
Yep, pink
Oh, the
dot is
pink
friendly,
dot.
and the 14 misses.
Okay.
So as you're saying that, you're like, oh shit, and you pull your arm up and make the guiding bolt just barely miss.
Yeah.
That's your action.
As a yeah, I'm going to Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
All right. Then Varno, it is your go.
Alright. I will step forward 10 feet there and seeing them all grouped together. I will take out the Rod of Packkeeper and I will cast Synaptic Static in the middle of all of them.
What level are you casting it at?
5th.
Counterspell.
Okay, that's my turn.
I will need to roll for it. I got a 17. All right.
That's my turn.
Arno, Theatrics.
All right. So what's the wiser one with the heart over him? Because I know the one that's pink
That is
okay.
the one that is concentrating on the hold person spell for this individual right here.
All right. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. I'm definitely gonna attack that dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it with my Mace of Terror.
With your Mace of Terror, rah, rah.
My Mace of Terror.
All right.
Did it roll it?
That unfortunately does not hit.
It totally does not hit 12s. That's horrible.
This is bad for you guys.
I
So
was like,
real
oh,
bad.
sorry. And then I'm going to do my spiritual weapon.
Okay, go ahead and summon your spiritual weapon.
I'm gonna summon my spiritual weapon. So many things.
This will be your spiritual weapon for now.
I love it. I think the only one I ever had that I liked more was someone made mine a cat, and I was like, that's pretty dope.
Oh my god.
I am down for a cat. All right, I'm gonna do it. 16 to attack
That does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. 9 damage. Alright. And he passes on his con save.
Okay.
9. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. It didn't really do much. It just changed where he was in the order of his initiative. Okay. And is that your turn?
That's action and bonus action, so yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, Groovy. Now it's time for me to step on you.
No!
So the first thing that you all notice is actually that Deathlocks themselves are not going first. These things have 40 feet of movement.
We get an attack of opportunity.
Yep, you both will get an attack of opportunity. You can choose on which one.
Well, Burrow,
Yeah,
you want
true.
one? I'll take the other one.
Yatrid, you also get an attack of opportunity.
Ooh! Let's see if I actually can hit something. That'd be dope.
No.
Alright, I am gonna stop using this whole thing that goes over there. Because every time I roll over in this one, from this one, it just is crap.
Yeah, just do the game log. We don't need to do roll 20. It's chill.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I'll take
Turn
an
that
attack
off.
on one of those.
All right, go ahead and roll. Both of you guys roll.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit, and
Okay.
a 12 does not.
So 13 damage.
Fucking finally, your damage is rolling correctly for once. So what's the 60 feet? Everybody make me a wisdom saving throw.
Do any of us get advantage, or this is an attack?
Nope.
Now
As
I get
one of these shadowy creatures comes forward and just screeches as loud as it possibly can.
Okay, it's not magic, right? So I do get advantage
No,
on wisdom.
it is
for
not magic. It is not
Okay.
magic. non-magi.
I do get the bonus from
15.
Wilhelm. Not
All
Wilhelm.
right.
Raptor.
So I've got 3 of you, so that's their 2 actions. So if you did not, Raptor, you have the bonus? Or you do not have bonus? You have your bonus already. It's Borel that has the bonus.
Yeah.
Borel, pass. Varno.
Burrell and Arthur
fail.
both get the +4.
Yep. Everybody passes except for Varno. You take... let me move out of the way. You take 5 psychic damage, and you are physically compulsed to use your reaction to run away from these creatures and attack Zuleika with a melee attack.
No!
And everybody also make me a secondary one as well, too, please.
There with him.
Wow, you
Secondary.
crit on him. That's hilarious. Roll that crit after these wisdom saves.
Okay, what's 0 times 0?
4.
You're gonna do damage. So roll me 2d6. Because that's hilarious. You just crit. Actually, sorry, I meant 2d4, not 2d6. Holy shit. Theatrics,
Yes.
Ruptor,
Do I get the +4?
Arthur,
Yeah.
No, you're like 5 feet away. You're 5 feet too far.
all of you fail. So you are going to take...
Would a 14?
That is just barely a fail.
I had a
How much
16
damage?
You take... Sorry, go ahead, Borel.
I had a 16 total, if that helps.
16 total, then you're fine. Those of you that did not pass a 15, 15 is your DC. You take 10 damage, so let's see here. Ruptor and Yatrid. Yatrid, you move towards Borel and make an attack. Actually, you're already right there, so just make an attack against Borel. And Borel, move towards Yatrid and make an attack, please.
Frick!
Go ahead. Your crit
nice.
damage is 4, Varno. So, Zuleika, you take 4 bludgeoning damage as Varno slaps you.
I've always
What
wanted
was
to
your
do
question, Burrell?
I succeeded those saves, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he meant Ruptor moves toward Theatrics.
Yeah. Ruptor
I just-
moves towards Theatrics and makes the attack. Theatrics, you make an attack.
I got crit though too. I rolled a 20.
That's fucking hilarious. Roll your crit damage. You do...
It says crit, but I don't think that's crit. That's 12. So I think times 2.
No, that's 2d6 plus 5. So that's the crit
Yeah, no,
damage.
it's a normal mace. So, what is the fear effect on your mace? When you hit
That's if
something
I
with it?
expend only if I expend a charge.
Okay, it's gonna make you expend a charge.
Then what it obviously puts fright on a person.
Alright, you are now frightened of Yatrid. And you
And they
take
have to
12
run away from me.
Yeah,
as
you
much as
take
they
12
can.
points of bludgeoning damage. Ruptor does not crit, but he scores a hit on Yatrix. Roll your damage. Yatrix takes 15 points of damage.
Oh, it's gonna get bloody up in here.
And you know what? Because that was so fun and I have one more, I'm going to make you all do it one more time. So another round of wisdom saving throws.
Okay, I've got some plans. Yay, 19.
Alright,
Save.
Arthur, you're
That would
paralyzed.
be a 15 because Ruptor is so close now.
Yep, that's fine. 20 fine, 20 fine. Zuleika, you fail,
Paralyzed.
and
I'm kinda
Burrell,
like slowly moving my arm
You
to try and hit
pass.
somebody.
Zuleika, please make a melee attack against Varno. You can use anything that is in your arsenal that is a melee attack.
Okay.
In fact, the more deadly, the better.
Sure. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this.
Slap fight!
Forcing you all to do PvP. This is great. That is a natural one. So as you go to slap Varno, you kind of like both have this impulse to slap each other at the same time, but he just Like, it just like slaps your arm out of the way and then just bat bat. All right, it's fucking ridiculous. Then now it is my Deathlock's turn, which I have spells.
Do I get to go first?
No.
Damn it.
No, you
With
do
all
not.
our great rolls?
Yeah, I remember that you got one of them, but you do not get to go next. Let's see. They are going to cast... Let's go ahead and move them into position a little bit more. That one's going to go right there. This dude's held, so I'm obviously going to make some attacks at him. I haven't seen him move yet, so he's just going to move up there. So one is... Oh god, I forgot these guys are casters. They're not going to do that. Those ones that are where they are going to be where they're at. And then I'm going to do... Oh no, they are melee casters. I'm silly. They are gonna do what I said they were the first time. This is me not remembering my stat blocks. As I advance forward, I am going to hit the hold person with a claw attack. That's a miss. Second attack is also a miss. These two are coming at Borel. You're actually gonna get a hold person. So please make me a wisdom save. You are paralyzed.
Not great.
The one that already has somebody held is going to make a melee attack at you. 1 for a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, so this is crit damage. You take 26 points of necrotic damage. And second attack is a miss. And then my last non-controlled deathlock is... going to... cast Hunger of Hadar. Over here. Control Shift. Oop. Right on top of you guys. So it's kind of like that. I will need both of you to make me... okay, so both of you are blinded. And at the start of both of your turns, you will take 2d6 cold damage. And don't end your turn in there. Don't do it. Just don't. And it's actually a lot bigger than that. Because I
There's
forgot
no
it's a
save for
20 foot.
this?
Nope. This is just a thing that pops up and exists on the map. So you are blinded, and so you're basically you can't see, and you're gonna take damage if you stay in here. And now it is your turn, Senior Trader.
Oh my gosh!
That
got intense.
Let's go ahead and have him make a excuse me, a melee attack.
He's got 2 of them.
Okay. Then let's do one at each of these two that have held person. They're concentrating on hold person. One against each of them.
He rolled 2 6s. It's your turn.
We are just doing so awesome tonight.
We really are.
All right. That went faster than expected. Then let's go ahead and I will make a melee attack. Against the one that I can reach that has concentration on it.
Okay, go ahead and make your melee attack.
That's a 20.
He will take the hit.
Roll an 8, damn it. That's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage and con save. He maintains concentration.
Alright, we'll swing at him again.
Alright.
I gotta get Burrell unfrozen. There's a crit.
That's a crit, so I'm just going to go ahead and say that breaks concentration for Borel's hold person.
Here comes crit damage. That's a 20 for crit damage.
20 points of crit damage. That one goes down.
Alright, and Burrell is no longer... quick question on the channel with the control. So, I mean, he didn't do anything anyway. Is it when with the channel divinity with the control undead, commanding him, is it like an action, a bonus action, or just something I do outside of my turn?
What's the wording on it?
Well, as an action, you target one undead creature, which I did, failed a saving throw. On a failure, the target must obey your commands for 24 hours or until you use this feature again. Like, literally, that's all it says.
Alright, then yeah, it's a free action to command it.
Cool. Okay, so that means that I still have a bonus action that nope, that will be, let's see. That you said that one went down?
Oh, hold on a second. They're
I
in
have to
your
make
aura.
a con check too.
They're in your aura, right? You have the Fiendish aura that gives +2 attack and damage for undead creatures.
So I do, but the aura of hate.
Yeah, that's a
here's
passive
my
buff.
So, well, because it says you grant yourself and any fiends are undead. So is that a choice that I make to grant them, or is it automatic?
It's automatic. So a few
Okay.
of those misses would have been hits.
Right. So, and I didn't know if that was a granted ability, like I grant
That
that,
is
or
not granted. That just happens. That is the downside with these things. So hold on. Let me go back and look at my deathly claws. I actually rolled a 10 and a 5, so that wouldn't have hit. And all right, yeah, nope. So we're good.
So
it can influence it, but it is not. It did not currently.
Okay. And you said that the one I'm commanding rolled 2 6s. What's their bonus to hit?
It didn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered. That's what I meant. Like he rolled a 6 total.
Oh, okay. Because it would have given him a 10 on both of those.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why I did the math.
knowing that now, I am actually going to move this direction and should not provoke any opportunity attacks.
Nope, he used his reaction. Hold on a second.
Well, you said he went down, right?
Oh yeah, he's down. He's dead.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just delete him off the map. Yeah.
So yeah, then
you're safe.
I'll end my turn there.
I think you would. Yeah, no, you would have been fine because you moved back into this spot. You went right there.
I do need to roll a con check from. No, I didn't take any. I did from the wolf. Sorry.
Yeah. If you took psychic damage at any point, you need to roll a con save.
Well, that's a 10.
All right.
So Shield of Faith is still up.
Arthur, you are paralyzed. Please make me a Wisdom saving throw. That is a pass. You are no longer paralyzed. Borel, it is your turn.
All right, I will. You said that Arthur's no longer paralyzed, so he's like moving about.
Yeah, you watch him visibly shake the paralysis and kind of moving his arms and kind of shaking himself off.
In that case, I will turn back to that guy right there. I will raise my axe. I will use my action to cast Booming Blade.
All right, action Booming Blade. Yeah, that hits.
Awesome. Go ahead and cause some damage on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 23 points of damage, and then I will use my bonus action to just make an attack against him.
He's dead.
Oh, in that case, I'll use my bonus action to attack the other one that's down on their side. Yeah, one to the top right.
Okay, so that is boop.
And 27 to hit.
All right, that definitely connects for 13 damage. Let's see, there's 3 left and 1 captive. Okay.
And then I'm just going to take a step in here, try and impose myself a little bit more, and then I'll be done.
Okie toke. Zuleika. You're currently blinded. And it is your start of your turn, so you're going to take 2d6 cold damage.
I already rolled it, right? Or was
no,
it?
I roll it.
Again?
I roll it. I roll it.
Okay. So,
So
the one I took wasn't supposed to. I wasn't.
Yeah, if you rolled damage for yourself, give that back.
Okay.
Or just I rolled the 9 damage, so
Okay.
subtract or add as much as you need.
Alright.
So Varno, you're gonna take the 9 damage, so just go ahead and take that and subtract it from yours as well. You are blinded. What would you like to do, Zuleika?
I would like to dispel magic.
All right, that is a 3rd level spell. You target it, and it is gone. Actually, choose one creature. Yeah, you just choose it, so it is gone. Very good. Poof.
And then bonus action, I am going to take the form of the chalice. And
You do so.
end my turn. And I'm going to move 5 feet to the north.
Oh, Burrell. I'm sorry, you would have made those attacks with disadvantage because you have somebody that you're afraid of.
I passed all of my wisdom saving throws. Is that?
I thought you failed the wisdom save against the Mace of Terror. Oh, no, never mind. That's an activate on ability. Never mind. I'm sorry. Yeah, but that was me really wanting that to happen, apparently. So as we were, Varno, it is your go.
Okay, do I give myself the 9 HP back?
No, you take that 9 damage. Oh, no, because it's gone at the start of your turn. Yeah, heal that 9 damage.
Okay. For bonus action, I will conjure a squishy tentacle thingy right here. And make attack with it. And probably miss. 13.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Excellent. And, he looks over to Zuleika, rolls his eyes and does moi, and moves up in front 5 feet. And he will cast Eldritch Blast at same puppy.
Okay.
That-
Roll your blast.
That is natural 20 for 31
Wow! Alright, roll your crit dam.
for 16 points of force.
That's pretty bad force damage there, guy. It's gnarly.
And 18 to hit
18 also hits it.
for 10 more points of damage.
All right, not quite dead yet.
It's his turn.
Okie dokie. Next up will be Theatrics.
So I've got a question. Are all these things undead?
They are undead.
Okay. So obviously, necrotic inflict wounds would not work well with this group.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe, maybe not. You're not sure. Could
Maybe not the
probably
best.
be a bad idea. Maybe.
It could be like a waste of a turn or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
There's only one way to find out, though.
I mean, truly. And then if I use my bonus action with the spiritual weapon, technically it's already a cast spell, so it doesn't mean I can't do 2 spells in one turn, right?
Yep. You're good.
All right, cool. So I'm definitely going to do, what is it? Well, first of all, is there anyone really, really hurt right now? We're like bleeding out pretty bad in my group.
Not
I
that you
think
can
so.
tell.
Huh? Nobody?
Not that you can
Okay.
tell. No.
Alright, cool. So then I'm definitely gonna go for... Which guy of these has most hurt over here? Which one of these guys?
Probably the one directly in front of Burrell.
Awesome. I don't know if I can get that. I think I'll do hold person on that guy, which means he has to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom. What's your DC?
15.
And which one were you targeting?
I was gonna target the one that's right there. That one that
Alright.
looks the worst.
He... Stunned.
Awesome. Well, he should. Yeah. Paralyzed. I want to bring my spiritual weapon, and then I want to attack with my spiritual weapon, and I think they get advantage.
You would have advantage because he is paralyzed, and if you score attack, it is a critical hit.
Awesome. So let's do that. I'm gonna do my attack. I'll just do it on a level. I have a question.
That's how paralyzed works.
I have a thing that I want to use later called Find Traps, but it's only a 2nd level slot. Can I use that in any level spot above 2?
Yes. You can
Okay.
always upcast your spells. They won't always have a stronger effect, but you can upcast them.
And remember, when you attack with your spiritual weapon, you're not recasting the spell. It's still the same spell slot.
Cool,
It's
cool.
the same spell slot.
All right, well then I will definitely do my spiritual weapon at. I'll just do it at a.
What level did you initially cast it at?
I think I cast it at like a 3rd level.
Okay, then make sure whenever you cast it that you continue to use that same damaging level.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you need to, once you cast it, it uses that damage.
All right.
Perfect.
Oh, well I forgot to do the attack.
That's okay.
It does not hit.
Unfortunately, it does not hit. No.
Oh wait! I was supposed to roll with advantage.
You do have advantage.
So should I just roll again?
Roll
Or-
one more time.
Okay.
Now.
8.
That is a hit. Go
Yeah.
ahead. So it is crit damage, so roll one more d8 for me, please.
Get it.
8!
Plus 8 is 16. Nice.
Nice.
Alright. Now it is my turn. Alright, so let's see here. What do I want to do this time?
Make us all crit each other. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, you know what? I can do this 3 times. We'll see how many times I can actually get it off. Everybody make me a wisdom save, please.
Did we get any bonus for being near Burrell.
Burrell doesn't give you anything. Remtor
okay.
does.
Well, you get the joy
Oh,
of having
Reptor.
you-
Yep. Unfortunately, you are just outside of his range. The only person that gets it is Arthur.
And that gives me a 12.
All right. So everyone that scored below a 15, you are stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And you also take 10 damage. So who passed that? Zuleika and Ruptor, you passed. Alright, so this is going to be targeting you specifically. Both of you please make me wisdom saving throws.
Who's that targeting?
These are for Zuleika and Ruptor.
Okay.
Ruptor, that's a pass. Zuleika, that's a pass. And I will do that one more time. So both of you, please make me a wisdom save.
Testing my dice here.
Mhm.
Whew.
Oh,
All right, that's above a
thank
15,
goodness.
so both of you are fine.
Good job. Good job.
Who
Good
was
job, guys.
concentrating on hold person?
I was.
You are stunned, so hold person goes down at the start of my turn. I have my action.
Sounds cool.
These guys are fucking pissed. So he knows that you can do some damage to him, so he's gonna step right here and then make 2 attacks against you.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
That's an 8 miss. And a natural 20. I was already gonna be a crit, but it is a crit.
Can I do a silver? I can't do it.
You
when
are stunned.
Can't do it when I'm
Reaction.
stunned.
You can't do jack. So you're gonna take 14 points of damage.
Ooh, I'm almost down.
And then the one right here. Borel, you're stunned too, correct?
Yep.
He is going to take 2 attacks at you. 16. And 20.
That is my AC.
Alright, that is a crit against you. For 19 points of damage. That's 1 and 2.
Is this necrotic damage or is it?
This is necrotic damage, yes.
Right.
This one is going to move right here. Actually, no, it was in a pretty advantageous spot as it was. So it is going to make 2 attacks at Gatrid. That's a natural 1. And yeah, that was 2 natural 1s, by the way, and a natural 20 again.
No! I'm so down.
You are definitely down. You take 21 points of damage
Yeah,
as
I'm just
this
down.
deathlock just scratches right across your chest. And it is now your deathlock's turn.
I believe the one to the south of him has been hurt by multiple things, so I'll use his 2 attacks. Well, take 1 attack against the one to the south of him. Let's see what happens.
All right. 1 attack on the guy below him. That's a 22 to hit. He slashes him. He is resistant to the damage, so he takes 2 points of damage. He is still standing.
Well, hit him again.
All right. For a 16 to hit. And 12 points of damage, halved is 6, and that's just enough to take him down.
Good deal. Good boy, good boy. All right. Oh, sorry. I know it's my turn next. I got excited. Sorry.
Yeah, it is your turn next.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and take... Well, before I take this step, I need to measure real quick. Okay. I will take a step back from that wolfy thing.
All right, you're going to evoke an opportunity attack.
Yep.
It is going to attempt to stun you. Please make a wisdom save.
Is that magic or just an ability?
This is an ability.
Okay.
All right, you pass.
Alrighty. I am going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Ooh.
That is a 10-minute spell. You cannot cast it in combat.
It is 10 minutes. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Okay, hold on a minute.
Good idea. I like where your head's at. Unfortunately, not going to work.
Yeah.
Would you like to amend your movement?
You know, if
Actually,
I
I've already rolled the opportunity attack, so never mind. If you want to move back, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, then instead, I will move forward again. Yeah. I will move forward. Where is... Oh, okay. So we're going to take... I'm going to swing on this wolfy thing.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Roll your crit damage. You want to smite?
I'm about to. Maybe. That's 25 points of damage.
I mean, it's still up.
Yeah, 25 points. Yeah, I will go ahead and dump a level 2.
Okay, let me double check and make sure I'm not vulnerable. Alright, go ahead and roll your damage.
Is that D6 or D8?
Those are D8s.
D8s, okay.
2 D8s flat, and then 1 D8 per spell level.
Right, so I'm doing it at level 2, so that's 3d8, right?
3d8, it is undead, so 4d8.
Okay.
And then double that because it's a crit, so you've got 8d8.
34.
Alright, very nice. He explodes in necrotic and energy. Just gone.
Alright, so that was 5, 10 feet of movement. 15, 20, 25. I will go ahead and move up to this guy. And bonus action, scream in his face and poke him in the eye.
Alright. Very nice. Productive round. Arthur, you are stunned. Burrell, you are stunned. Zuleika. It is
All
your
right. Is Varno blind right now?
Varno is stunned, kind of standing in
Stunned?
front of you, just like.
So stunned or paralyzed?
He is
Stunned. Which is same as incapacitated.
Yeah, he's stunned.
So so lesser restoration wouldn't work.
No.
No. All right. Alrighty then. So I am going to look at my fellow cleric Theatrics, and I am going to bonus action cast Healing Word at 3rd level.
Nice.
Okay, 1 second.
So for 20 points of healing,
It is going to counterspell you.
Oh no.
it did?
Yes.
Oh, it
Dang
can
it.
just counterspell?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have
Fine,
spells. They're casters.
Alright, so I'm going to... Who did it?
One of the Deathlocks. You didn't see which one.
Okay, so... Alright. So I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this one right here.
Alright. That one has been undamaged. You will do
Undamaged?
a wisdom saving throw. fails.
Okay, for 6.
All right. That was 2d8. Perfect. At the end of your
5.
turn, that is Varno. Would you like to move at all, Zuleika, or are you going to stay right there?
I moved.
That's a building. That's a wall.
Oh, that's a building? Okay. Alright.
Basically, the waterway is where you can move. That's the
Oh,
outside.
okay. Alright, so I was here, so I'm gonna move.
Yeah, you can go anywhere over here.
Okay. 5 to the south. Varno, and end my turn there.
Okay. Varno, you are stunned. Yatrid, please make me a death saving throw.
Well, let's do this. Well, I'm trying to see where it does the roll.
If you
Roll a
click
20.
on the death save area, or if you go to click where your health is, it'll pop up with a little area that says death saves. If you click on that, it should show area for you to roll it.
It tells me which one I have, and it tells me healing. Doesn't give
Let
me
go to your
anything to
character
roll.
sheet.
Where do I roll?
Where do I
Maybe
go?
Where do I go?
Every now and then I just need somebody tell me where to go.
Every
I don't
now and
really
then
know.
I feel a little bit dead, but I'm hoping it turns around. Turn around.
Turn around.
Brown eyes.
I imagine this is like the musical you're singing in your head as you're just
Every
like
now
having
and
a
then
flash.
Fall apart.
Okay, so in the middle of the failures and successes, there should be a little d20.
No, there isn't.
There isn't? Okay, so just roll me a
A
d20.
D20.
then. Yeah.
It's not
I
like-
wanted to
like-
see if it would come up, but if it didn't come up, you know what it was.
Yeah, cool. Of course.
That
Fail.
is a failure.
What are
It
you
is
calling me, man? What are you calling?
back to
She-
my turn.
Actually, she does get a +4 on that save, which makes it a 10.
Yes, you do. So that is just
That is
barely
a success.
a success.
I'll take just barely a success.
I kind of want to make it so your Aura of Hate gets rid of that feature, but, you know, I'll allow it.
He's being
'Cause-
generous.
Because I'm a merciful and generous DM, yes.
Oh, like counterspelling
I've
healing
always
word.
said
You're so
about that.
generous.
I've
Oh, yeah.
always said how fair and generous you are. I've always said that you're just so smart and so great.
Alright.
all the
let's- yes, stroking the ego. Please do it. Alright, so that's a natural 1 on that, and that's a 2 on that, so they don't get their howling babble, which means I can't stun you again. But I can make you attack each other, so I am gonna need everybody to make me wisdom saving throws.
Do I need to make one though?
Besides you, because you're still currently rolling on the ground, kind of
I roll.
bleeding out.
Nothing suspicious. I'm gonna hit the
alright, so
restroom.
we've got a fail, followed by a fail.
So that's a 16 for me because I'm within 10 feet of Ruptor for the +4.
Alright, so Borel and Arthur. Varno and Zuleika are not. Zuleika pass, Varno fails. Since you are no longer stunned, I will need you to move to... Well, you're already standing in front of Zuleika, so please make an unarmed, or a melee attack, rather, against Zuleika. If you have any kind of melee spell, that works. If not, oh well. Borel, you actually fail even with the plus, so I will need you to make an attack against Yatrid.
That is an advantage. I apologize. So 24 to hit.
That definitely hits. That is 2 failed death saves for Yatrid. That is his turn, and
Sorry,
one more.
I totally
one more.
missed that.
You just got bapped while you were down.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And one more set of wisdom saves from everybody.
So I got one failure now.
You have 2 failures.
I have 2 failures.
2 failures.
Stuff's getting real here.
Oh, it's getting
So
real.
that's an 11.
Oh, Borel.
Well, I uses my reaction to make that attack, right?
It does. So you cannot make the attack again, but you are going to take the damage. So you take 10 points of damage. And let's see here. Did anyone else fail that? Nope, everybody else passed. Except for Arthur. Arthur, I will need you to try to shank Burrell, please.
All right. The 23 to hit.
That
That's
connects with
it.
Burrell. Go ahead, and since you have an ally currently adjacent to him, sneak attack. I'm gonna kill all of you tonight.
So that's 9 plus sneak attack of 11. So 20 damage.
Alright. That is their turn. Now it is my Deathlocks, who have really nothing going for them. One of them is going to reach out and try to hit you twice. That's a natural 1. And a 17 for Burrell. And then the other one is going for Ruptor, which is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
For 10 points.
Okay.
And a 17 to hit.
Nope.
If you have your Shield of Faith up, please make me a con save.
Yep.
And it is your Deathlock's turn.
Shield of Faith is down. Varno, your AC drops.
Okay.
That dude. How much room does he have? About 10. I guess he doesn't have enough room. He will. Damn it. He will move. Well, actually, you can do it from here. Eldritch Blast on the one by Burrell.
You will have disadvantage.
Oh, can you move him up 1 square?
Oh, you were having. Never mind. I got what you were saying. You're having him do Eldritch Blast. I thought you were doing that. My bad.
No. Have him do Eldritch Blast on this one by Burrell.
All right, he's got two Eldritch Blasts. Go ahead and I'll make his attack rolls. So that's a Q. It's a hit and a hit. So that is 2d10 plus 6. So that is a whopping amount of damage. Onto that one, that is 13, and then 6. So he's looking pretty bloodied.
Okay.
And it is your turn proper.
All right. I will reach down. Trying to think about turns here. Okay. I will reach down. And I will do a Cure Wounds on Theatrics.
I forgot you moved into melee.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
What does me moving into melee have to do with anything?
If they try to hit you, they have a higher chance to hit you, so that 17 would have hit. So you're going to take 9 more points of damage.
They have a higher chance to hit me?
Yes, because you give them your aura.
Oh, yeah.
So the one hit you, the other one missed Burrell. So continue.
Yeah, I will reach down and touch Theatrics and do a Cure Wounds on her. I will do this at first level because I know that others can heal her before these assholes get their shit.
Alright.
So that's 5 points of healing.
Theatric, you gasp back to life, covered in mud at the feet of these undead things. One of them is kind of like fallen on the ground beside you.
Oh, all right. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Anything else for your turn, Rupter?
I will. I need to find out. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move into this space. And bonus action slap both of these dudes to get their attention.
Bap, bap. All right, cool. You do that. Arthur, it is your go.
Hey, you think you can actually fight this round or what?
I did some pretty decent damage on this last reaction.
I mean,
and
honestly, I didn't
then-
even notice.
Can you fight the right people this round?
Yeah, so I will kind of reach over Burrell and stab with my sword and then come back behind him. Use my bonus action to disengage, so I'll just go ahead and make the sword attack, come back with no opportunity attack.
All right.
Wait, are you still attacking our team?
No.
No, I'm reaching over him. So I'm attacking the one in front of Burrell, but I can't stand in his space, so it's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, I'll allow it. You kind of just duck in and out of his spot.
Well, he's kind of short, so I'm just going to like
it
lean
connects.
over him, stab down, and come back.
Yeah, it connects, and you also have your schnick.
Yeah. So that's 8 plus sneak attack of 12. So 20 damage again.
All right, very nice. Any bonus action or movement?
It's a bonus action to disengage, and then I'll just stand behind him.
All right, Burrell.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
I
gonna.
haven't been using my cloak this whole time.
Dang. Yeah, we need to come up with a way to remember that because I will forget every time.
Yeah, it should be on me though. It should be on me.
Yeah.
So I will turn around and I will look at Arthur for a moment and just stare at him with eyes of pure hatred. And I will take the dodge action. And I will do Dwarven Fortitude, go ahead and heal back 1d10 plus 5 hit points.
All right.
So I'll gain back 9. Plus 9, and then I will use my bonus action to go ahead and second wind. Where's my second wind at? I know it's here somewhere.
Bonus actions.
There it is. So I'll gain back another 11.
So you gain back that sneak attack.
Actually, I gained back a little bit more because the sneak attack did diminish damage against my superior armor.
Oh, that's right, because you have a reduction for damage. That's true.
Yep.
All right.
And then I will kind of spit at Arthur's feet, turn around, and I will action surge and attack twice in this guy.
Very nice. Go ahead and send it to me. Send it.
Get the aggression out.
So 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that connects.
for 9 points of damage, and then my second attack.
Yeah.
Nice.
For 11 more.
Alright, that one gets cleaved in half and falls to the ground in front of you. There is only one more enemy deathlock.
I will walk to there, and I will look at this deathlock and just fucking stare him down.
Yeah. He's fucked now. Zuleika.
How are you holding up? Yantrix can heal herself, but Ruptor, how are you doing?
I'm about 30 points down.
All right. So I am going to cast Healing Word. Third level.
Wait for it.
No counterspell goes off.
Okay, just a question. Does that mean that the chalice healing also doesn't work?
I'm gonna say yes, because you need to successfully cast the spell in order to do the healing.
Okay. Alright, so, okay, so that's how we're playing. Fine. It is okay.
So, no, you're fine. You get the spell off.
Yeah, he said no counter spell goes off.
However...
So your spell works.
Oh, it did work?
However... the spell goes off this time. However, something else happens.
What?
Something else?
Something else happens. I will need you to make me... a spell check. Using your spell modifier.
A spell check?
Yeah.
Roll a d20 and add your spell modifier.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Sorry, DM. That just kind of came out.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Spell modifier. Okay. Ugh. Why is it not working?
I don't know.
Hold on. I'm being stupid. 10?
Your spell goes off.
Okay. So that means they get 16 back plus where are you? Chalice healing 1d8.
Oh wait, sorry. What level is the spell?
Third.
The spell does not go off.
How come?
You don't know.
All right.
I'm an asshole, I know, and I'm sorry, but you don't know right now. You can figure it out though. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check or a Nature check.
Can someone else also roll one of those?
I'm gonna give Zuleika this because she tried to cast the healing magic.
Okay. All right. Nature.
You should be strong in that.
That's
Nat 20.
What? Yes.
You're looking down at this muck, this mud that is clinging to yourself and this environment all around you, and you remember Ruptor saying that this area just seeped with dark energy, this necrotic energy. It's safe to assume that whatever energy is within this muck is what is sapping your healing spells. They are much more difficult to heal right now, and conversely, any undead creatures that are in contact with this mud potentially can regain hit points.
No.
And as Zuleika makes this realization, you notice some of the death locks begin to twitch. So that is your turn. What would you like to do for your bonus action? That was your bonus action. What would you like to do for your action?
I'm gonna tell Varno. Oh, that was my bonus action, right? As my action, then I am going to cast. I know I cannot do that. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on. Yes.
Which creature are you casting it on? One of these ones? Or one of these ones?
This one right here.
Which one?
The one right across Varno.
It fails its saving throw, but it takes no damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
You are gathering that whatever this creature is, it is immune to that type of damage.
All right, guys, you're on your own. Radiant damage it is.
It's just,
Wait,
do not
was-
pass go! Do not pass go! Do not pass go!
Was it immune to radiant damage that you tried to do?
It's resistant, it's not resistant to necrotic, or to radiant damage, but it is immune to necrotic.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
No, because it's undead.
Yeah. Varno.
Suck on my tentacle.
Suck on my tentacle!
Natural 20!
Just for my awareness, what type of damage is your tentacle?
Cold. Do I heal it?
I'll say necrotic.
Do I heal it?
What type of damage is it?
Cold.
Cold?
Yeah.
It is immune to cold damage.
Yay! Okay. Eldritch Blast!
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I gave you guys something hard.
Oh yeah, you did. And okay, 23 to hit, 10 damage, 26 to hit, 6 damage.
So you pop the first one with the first bolt, and the second one does damage to the undamaged one. Perfect.
Cool.
So this one's gonna go boop. And Theatrics, it is your go.
So, I'm going to use Channel Divinity, Preserve Life, which does 30 points, restores 30 points. But around me, is anyone around me really? I can take only a certain amount of hit points off of that.
Let's
I can
see
take
here.
20. I'll
What's
take
your-
20
what's-
off of it.
What's your range?
The range of it is, I think, 30 feet. Yeah, 30 feet.
Alright, so within 30 feet, the most damage.
You have to be below half for that, right?
Yes, you do. Have to be below half. Preserving
Yeah.
You are
damage.
the only person that will benefit from that at the moment.
Oh, maybe I'm
Rupture,
gonna move
Rupture
then.
will take some, but yeah, you would need to move closer to get these people in the back.
Okay, then I'm gonna do a spell first. I guess I'm gonna do my.
Burrell is 10 under half as well. So in order of most damage to least damage, you have Varno, followed
Oh.
by Burrell, followed by Zuleika, followed by Ruptor, and then Arthur.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry, Zuleika and Arthur are the two least injured.
Yeah, but Burrell is right next to me.
Yeah, Burrell's pretty hurt, Ruptor's pretty hurt, and Varno's really hurt, as well as you.
I'm gonna take what is it? I'm gonna take 15 of this.
Okay.
So I'll leave 15 up to whoever wants it in my little area.
Burrell can take it.
Okay.
Well, what about Varno? Varno's sitting pretty bad.
It's only
Oh.
yeah.
Has to be
Unless
within
are
30
you
feet,
gonna
though.
are you gonna move, or are you only giving it out to those people?
I'm going to move, but I'm going to move after I do this heal thing.
Okay, so then 15 points to whoever wants it.
That means that in total, it can't be
Yeah.
each person gets 15.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 15 points is on the table. Take
Who
it or
wants
leave it.
I still
Yeah,
think I have like
I'm
double
not below
Barnabas
half, so I
HP.
can't take any of it.
Isn't Burrell below half?
Yeah, but I think I still got like double Varno's HP, so
Yeah, on my screen it doesn't show you at half, so I think you're fine. Oh no, because you're not using the roll 20. Or the D&D Beyond.
I'm using the roll 20.
Yeah, I use D&D Beyond because I can keep track of everybody's.
Do you want me to take more healing?
Um,
Or can you use it? 15?
I don't think anybody around you can use it except for Borel. So give Borel however much you would like.
15, Burrell.
At only 10. Yeah.
All right.
You
then,
can only
then
take 10?
He can
Yeah.
only take 10.
Then I'll take 5 more.
All right. Then that is that.
And
Any
then,
bonus action.
I'm going to use I'm gonna do a spell since Channel Divinity is not a spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what is it called? Kinetic Jaunt?
Is that a bonus action?
Yes.
All right.
Kinetic Jaunt is a bonus action, and that allows me to move over 10 feet and also not take any reaction hits.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15. Just gonna chill out right there.
All right. Sounds good.
And that will be the end of my turn.
It is now my turn. My last limb. Oh, you guys are fucked. Everybody, please make me a wisdom saving throw. Reptor, Borel, and Arthur, you currently have a +4.
So that's 14 then.
All right, 15 is your DC.
I got 12.
Fail.
Can I use my
Borel,
inspiration?
I got a 20.
you may use your inspiration.
I got a 16.
Does that mean I roll again?
Yes.
You know what? I also have inspiration check from the
11?
other day. I'm going to roll that again and do that.
All right.
Oh my gosh, it is
All right,
rolled
so that's
for
a 21.
Everyone that did not pass a 15, you are stunned
Of course.
and take 9 damage. That's his turn. And then his last turn, more than likely. Oh, he's out of spell slots. He knows if he turns around and run away. So he's just gonna try to punch both of you in the face. Fuck it. One on one and one on the other.
Disadvantage against attacks on me.
Alright. That's a 22 against you. I'm just kidding.
Disadvantage?
It's a 17. It's a 17 and a 22. I just wanted to see what would happen if I said that. And then Borel, Ruptor, you get an 18.
That misses.
So both of you, by the skin of your chinny chin chin, are okay. Here it is, your Deathlock's turn.
He's actually going to go after the other wolf. Actually, he can just do it from there. 2 Eldritch Blasts against the little wolfy thing.
All right. Pew. Oh, that was almost a natural 20. And a Pew. 13 just hits. That's not the right damage. 1, 2, 7. What's his charisma? 3. So it's 6. So it's only 3 because he only hit once. So it's 8 damage total on to that lock. Oh my god! All right, and it is your turn.
All right, let's take a swing at this Deathlock.
Do it!
Damn it!
Ooh, 13.
It does not hit.
Well, let's do it again.
Wheel.
That's not any better.
Roll a d6. That is a hit. And you cleave this last deathlock in half as well.
Nice.
One thing remains.
Alright, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. My movement will get me to here. And that will be my turn.
All right, up next is Arthur.
Alright, gonna move next to Raptor and stab this wolf.
Stabby stab!
23 to hit.
Oh, fuck yeah. Get your stab on.
And that's 8 plus sneak attack, 11, so 19.
19 points of damage.
Good job.
Very
Alright.
nice.
Is it still up?
It is still up.
Alright, then bonus action unarmed strike, which is only a 10.
Does not hit.
Dude, you're a monk and a rogue.
Borel.
Oh my gosh. And inquisitive. That's amazing.
There's no real place for me to go here, so I'm just gonna walk up behind Ruptor, and as I do, I'm gonna take the dodge action. Just gonna walk up, wipe the blood off my face.
Is that how
That
many
is-
hit points you get? That's a d20.
That is not the correct roll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me jump up real quick, make sure I didn't roll that for the last one.
That's all right.
Oh yeah, I did for the last one. So apparently it's rolling 1d20. So 6 HP.
All right. It's crazy. It's rolling a d20. I'm like, what the fuck? 21 HP. That is the craziest thing ever. All right. Any bonus action?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Zuleika, your go.
All right, so for my action, I'm gonna first move 5, 10, 15, and I am going to cast Word of Radiance.
All right. That's con save if I'm not mistaken. Correct.
Yes.
That is a fail.
Nice.
5 points of radiant damage.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. As my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, you do so. Varno, your go.
I will cough up a bit of blood, and with my bonus action, use the tentacle to wipe my lip. And then we will go ahead and Eldritch Blast.
Build Blast! Blasty!
15!
Nice. Boy.
All right, that's a hit.
No! 7 damage.
This is damage.
Keep going again with the 27 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then we're gonna go 7 more damage.
Kill it! You kill it! You send forth this last Eldritch burst, and it just turns this thing into a pile of necrotic ash.
Yay.
Your enemies lie at your feet defeated, and the other one just turns to Ruptor and kneels before him.
Bitch is mine for the next 24 hours.
Oh, I was about to say, do we have to like let him go?
I mean, I could, but it can cast magic, so.
We're gonna
Ones
keep
on
it.
the ground still starting to twitch or move.
They are starting to twitch and move still, yes. You have
It's
mere
time to go,
moments
people.
before they get up.
Then, let's quickly get these uniforms off them and keep moving.
Does anyone
Okay.
have thaumaturgy or some sort of like water spell that they prepared?
If you
What?
take the moments and with your religion checks, you would know that you can destroy the bodies to the point where they cannot regenerate. You just have to pile them up and light them on fire before the next patrol comes.
Let's light them on fire. That's not going to cause anyone to see. fire smoke.
But you know that those bodies won't generate, because as of right now, somebody's gonna more than likely see that there's dead bodies. The next
That's
patrol is coming behind you.
So dead bodies, bonfire. Either way, they're going to get noticed.
Okay.
Let's bonfire these dudes.
I guess I am going to cast. I don't have anything on fire.
I've got arms. I say let's use the arms where we pick them up and put them in a pile.
All right.
Okay.
So do you do that?
Yeah.
All right. You quickly and stealthily, to the best of your ability, grab these uniforms and pile these bodies into a heap. You light them on fire and leave them ablaze.
Perfect sound effect.
Yes. I'm going to move you guys to my loading screen really quick while I read the description of this area, and then I will give you a map. The ceilings within this cave, within this keep are concave and gently angle upwards towards the center of the structure. The full height is about 15 feet, but only 10 are at the outer walls. Most of the doors, as you try to open them, feel soft and soggy as if they're made of rotten wood. Arthur, go ahead and make me a quick Thieves' Tools check to try to pop it open. Because it is locked.
That'd be a 27.
So you prop the lock really quick, and all of you rush inside just as the final patrol is beginning to walk past. There is a fire off in the distance, but they don't seem to notice the smell of rotting flesh beyond the smell of their own. Entering into this chamber itself, you notice that there are spheres of pitted black iron fitted with chains that hang from the ceiling and are irregularly spaced. Big iron spikes are driven into the wall, and the spheres themselves glow with a sickly green light, casting dim light throughout the keep. The air itself is thick with metallic tang of blood and the sickly smell of rot. The corridors themselves are uneven but finished stone. Thick, black mud squelches underfoot with each step and threatens to suck the boots right off your feet as you walk. The rooms that you see are devoid of any decor or furnishings. Cloying mud coats the floor, running thick in rivulets down the walls. You have a moment to yourself. You don't see anyone or hear anything. What would you like to do in this first entry, in this first room?
Are we free of that muck?
You are not free of the muck. You are standing in it right now.
Would you call this a liquid?
I don't know. Is mud considered a liquid or like a viscous solid?
Well,
It depends what you
if
want.
if you remove the water, then it's just dust.
It would be very difficult to remove. It's very much like the curse that's affecting the village that you just came from, where everybody is losing their memories. A similar thing is happening. A similar type of curse happens here, but with the clay. Any healing magic that is given is sequestered, so it would take a great deal of resources to try to remove this mud and this curse from the area, because it's just clinging to everything in this room and to you.
Okay. Well, then, as my action, then I'm going to channel divinity, preserve life. Are you less than Varna?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah. So, and restore 10 healing, 10 points. And it is not a spell, it's an ability.
Thank you. Cough more blood.
You still hurting pretty bad?
I'm still hurting pretty bad. I better heal myself.
I will walk over to both Varno and Yatrid I will put one hand on each of them and give them both 15 HP apiece
Ooh.
through lay on hands.
All right, very good. This is all valid healing. It is not sequestered by the curse because it is not a spell.
I mean, I
I'm
wish I
gonna-
could do more, but
Damn it, my healing can't do more. I could do another one of those channeled divinities, but it's not going to... I have a question. If I do a... What is it? A... Beacon of Hope, will that take away the effects?
No, it will not. Well, you don't know. You could try,
Is
but I
there...
just gave you the answer, so I should have let you tried it before saying that. But you know, whatever.
It still heals. It just doesn't heal as much, is what we've noticed, right?
Yeah, it does. It is. Oh, so the healing just requires a lot more effort than it normally does. It doesn't just happen instantaneously like it normally would. This mud makes it much more difficult to cast any level of spell.
Oh, that's right. It just, like, takes it away.
Yeah, and you guys are finding yourself right here at the entrance.
Would you consider it a cur? But it's on everything.
It is on everything. It is affecting the environment, so it is not something that Remove Curse would be able to affect.
I'm gonna try just a level 1 cure wounds and see how it does.
All right, go ahead and roll me whatever spellcasting check you have. Roll me that, please. Oh, I forgot to turn on the grid.
Spell casting check.
Yeah,
What
take
would
your
that
guys' characters. So roll like a spell attack. Take your characters off the screen for me real quick. Yeah, and then plop them back on. There we go.
I got
Once-
15.
That casts. Yes, go ahead and roll your cure wounds.
get off me, Arthur. Just because you're taller, get off me.
I could probably heal some people more. I have pretty good... I could do guidance on myself and see if I can get over this. Who else needs real good healing?
Well, I'm still down a good bit, but
I gotcha.
Barno. I mean, I can try again. I'm gonna try.
I have a +7 to all my casting abilities,
Okay.
so I think I'm pretty high.
Yeah, you're pretty good. All right, go ahead and make me, Zuleika, if you would like to try to roll, or do a spell, please roll basically a spell attack.
A spell attack for.
Anything.
Just anything. Just roll a spell attack, and that'll work.
Well, but that's the thing. It's either with my modifier, it's only 4, but my spell attack is +12.
Oh,
Right.
that's right. So yeah, go ahead
Yeah.
and just do a spell. Yeah, with your spell modifier, not a spell attack. I forgot about that.
Okay.
God, I just about gave you a huge buff. Oof. Oh no, I accidentally got rid of my D&D Beyond. 1 second. Collections. Let me know what you roll.
5.
Your spell does not go off. You waste the spell slot.
Alright, I'm gonna try doing a cure wounds on... I'm gonna do guidance on myself. And I'm gonna try to do this to Raptor. And I'm gonna do cure wounds at a level 3.
But why would you do guidance? Guidance is for ability checks.
This is technically an ability check.
Oh, you.
It's a spell check, an ability check with a spell modifier. So go ahead and roll that for me, please.
16, well, 23. I didn't even need the guidance.
Yeah, your spell goes off. Go ahead and roll your
Alright.
healing.
And you get 20 healing.
thank you very much.
Does anyone else need healing?
So renewed vigor.
Anybody else need healing?
I'm feeling.
I mean, I'm down a little bit, but not terribly much.
Feeling better. Pounding in head is going down.
So yes or no? Just yes or no. Just give me that.
I
Yes,
would
heal
say
me, or I
save
don't
for
need it.
more emergencies.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well, let's keep on going. I'm at like
Is it-
44, so I'm okay.
Rupter, is that servant of yours like an intelligent undead, or is it basically a zombie that throws spells?
I can
Um,
speak for myself.
What in the world?
Yeah, I mean, he's not a dummy.
I am quite knowledgeable about this location.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
All right. Are there any traps that we need to be aware of?
No traps, just locked doors. Places not meant for outsiders.
can you get through the locked doors? Do you have like keys or anything?
Unfortunately, my master, my previous master, did not allow it.
Okay. Well, we're definitely going to have you walk in front of the group, just so that if we run into anybody, you can let them know that we are with you and that we are good to be here.
As you wish. Shall I introduce myself to you, master?
Yes, please. My apologies.
My name is Tristan Lightvein. I am a cultist of Vecna. I once served a great master, and now I serve you.
Another great master. It's okay. You can say it. It's all right.
That remains to be seen.
Oh,
But for
dude.
now, you have my loyalty.
Loyal, but is realistic. You know.
All right. So, do you know where where the mask is kept?
The mask. Yes. It is
What?
held by a man of much knowledge. His name is Gorelith.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Gorlath. Let me copy and paste that in the chat for you guys. I'll post that into the D&D, not the D&D Beyond, but the Discord. Which, Discord plug. This is the Moose Water Tavern. We like to play D&D a lot. Where is my...
You'd almost say it's like the main goal of the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you could say that.
Alright, there it is in my DM's room. Goreliath.
Got it.
He was
Well-
one of Vecna's personal aides.
Well, you say he's a very knowledgeable person, and I mean, you're very knowledgeable as well. So, I mean, it could be quite an interesting conversation. So, just want you to know that I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're helping us.
I live to serve you, my master.
Is he hurt in any way? The guy that's been helping us?
I don't think so.
I was about to
I
say.
have sustained no damage in the combat.
That's
My
fantastic.
betrayal seems to have caught my allies off guard.
Yeah, it happens that way sometimes. So, what I would like to ask of you, Tristan, is to go ahead and lead us to this mask. And for now, that's all I'm going to ask. If we need anything else, then we'll converse at the time.
Oh, and lead us in a way that we might not have to deal with your previous allies.
Here, there is only patrols on the exterior. There are some that retain knowledge here, but I shall get you past them with ease.
Much appreciated.
And as you guys are kind of... Sorry, really quick. I'll address you in a moment, Varno. I forgot to tell you that as you kind of grabbed all of the stuff off of the individuals, you noticed that they were carrying 65 GP worth of black polished gems,
Ooh.
a string of bone white pearls, and some strangely marked coins that look like they're just engraved with runes. And you guys are currently all wearing the uniforms, correct?
I am.
Yes.
Okay,
If
correct.
possible, we'll throw it on over armor.
Yes, you're able to do so.
And I have
Varno.
one my size.
Yes.
On the engraved coins, how many did you say? I'm sorry, Varno.
It's basically a set of coins that are runes. So
Oh, okay.
you don't really get a good count of them. It looks like maybe there's 30, 40 of them just off a glance.
Okay.
And Varno, go ahead.
I appreciate Thor, but it's everybody is there, but we can kind of just a quick breather, relax.
Yeah, Tristan, is it possible that we can kind of like, I don't know, sit down, take a break for maybe an hour or so?
Would it be safe?
I do not know if I could keep you concealed for that amount of time, but we could try. The next room has another door. Some reading rooms. It would be more suited for taking a rest.
Okay. We are still in the Shadowfell, so resting here would come with dangers.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty much tapped. I could get something out of my wand, but then,
Or you're saying you're tapped out of spells, you need some more resting?
Duh.
Yeah.
Only an hour.
Then let us...
The backstabber does have a point, though, because we did leave a pile of bodies outside to be found by any patrol that sees them.
You did light them on fire. I will remind you of that. They are
Yeah.
currently moldering in a
Yeah.
pile somewhere.
Alright, I will focus on the Rod of Pathkeeper and gain spell slot back.
Okay. The Deathlock Tristan will guide you all over to the door, and he will open this one because it is actually unlocked. Let me make sure where I am really quick.
Oops.
Okay, you came in there, you did that, and you did that. So as soon as he opens this door, you are greeted by the smell of moldering wood. You note 4 bookshelves, 3 wooden chairs are placed around the room. There is no respite from the muck; it covers everything. And the books on the lowest tier of the shelves all bear stains of exposure to the elements. That you do note that there are 3 other Deathlocks in this chamber. Each is sitting in a chair reading a journal.
I would not recommend interrupting their studies. Go about your business.
Yeah, no.
So you guys kind of can... I'll copy this dude. Boop. Paste. Paste. Paste.
I really like
This
this
one
picture you drew. It's pretty dope.
It's yours. Much obliged. Much obliged.
Inspiration? No, I'm just kidding.
No inspiration. No.
I'm just kidding.
So you guys could probably tuck yourself away like in a corner over here, in this side of the room, if you wanted to take a rest, and
Cool.
kind of quietly talk amongst yourselves if you would like. I will give you a moment to kind of talk about what's just happened, kind of formulate a plan, get some information from your Deathlock friend if you would like.
I want to look at these books that everybody's talking about.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
May I search too and specifically look for anything involving Mama Mog?
Okay, so in this room, kind of where you're set up right now, a pair of raggedy bookshelves are set against the walls of this area. A small a slab of black stone sits in the corner. And a hand with splayed fingers is engraved into the wall's surface. A fist-sized emerald is carved into it and rests as carved to resemble an eye and rests in a shallow indentation of the palm. Go ahead and everybody roll me a religion check. And those of you that rolled insight check or investigations. Varno, go ahead and roll me an investigation check too.
Okay.
I got an 18 on religion.
I got 21 on investigation and crap for religion.
All right. You don't see anything too interesting. You see a lot of compendiums on abjuration magic, some on conjuration. It looks like everything that they're going over in here is different types of magic. It appears that some of the other books talk about Vecna himself and some of his great accomplishments. Let's see here. Investigation. Varno, you don't find anything specifically about Mama Mog. But your eyes are drawn to this almost shrine. And those of you that rolled higher than a 15 on your religion check would notice that this is the symbol of the holy or unholy symbol of Vecna. Borel, you sense on it very faint residual magic coming around the stone and from the stone itself.
With my investigation 21, was it just the books or?
Yeah. Just the books. They're basically talking about, again, about Vecna, the different types of conjuration magic. Beyond that, nothing too extensive.
Do I get any?
Conjuration, necromancy, all that stuff.
Yuck.
Wasn't Vecna some sort of what is word? Wizard or undead wizard? What do you call them?
Lich.
I know, I'm just being.
He was a great lich. Much as I attempted to become, but failed.
So, Tristan, how long have you been here?
I've been studying here for millennia.
Wow. Do you like it here?
It has its charms. The mud keeps us regenerated, so I do not age at all.
Gotcha.
I've heard about mud doing that for people.
It is quite beneficial for things of my nature.
So, how far into this do we have to go to get to the mask? Like, is it around the next corner? Is it,
All he does is raise his hand and kind of points around the corner.
Beyond that room lies my master's chambers.
And is he here?
Yes, he never leaves his study.
Well, that's got to be kind of a sucky life.
We can roll for short rest, right?
You may roll for your short rest, yes.
So is there anything that we need to know? I mean, obviously we're here for a reason. I told you what that reason was. And oh, by the way, when we go into your master's chambers, please do not...
As you grab the emerald, the holy symbol, an explosion goes off.
Oh, shit.
I will need everybody.
Can't take you anywhere.
1 second.
Why wasn't somebody watching him?
I use Mage Hand if that helps.
Does he grab the gem at the end of this rest or the very beginning?
It's happening right in the middle of it.
Okay, because I put my healing on. I'm taking
Yep.
it.
This actually happens before you're able to get your healing. That's what I'm saying. Like it happens in the middle of it.
Hold on, let me take
I
that
didn't.
off.
I unfortunately didn't see Varno's message until after I said that. So, we are gonna roll.
Let me put that.
This is gonna be necrotic damage.
Oh,
All right, so that is 25 plus 1, 2, 3. 25, 29, 30, 35 points of necrotic damage to everyone.
Awesome.
Is there a save on that or just an automatic?
That is a Constitution saving throw from everyone.
Are glyphs of ward? They're not. That's not considered a spell, is it?
It is considered a spell.
Oh, cool. I get advantage.
5.
You all are standing around me, so you get to add a +4 to it.
9.
In that case, my save is 31.
All right, everybody that scored above a 20 takes half.
Whoa.
Everyone below takes the full amount.
Which is?
The 35.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And can I also apply uncanny dodge?
No, because this is a con save or uncanny dodge. So you want to have it?
Yeah. So I made the save,
Well,
and
because
I was
that's on melee attacks. You can't do that.
Is it magical though?
It is magic.
Because I can take. Oh no, I don't. It's only intelligent, wisdom, and charisma. Dang it, that's not
Yep.
con.
Yep. Nope. This was a specially made glyph of warding. Special.
I am almost down.
Yep. Now you may take your short rest.
whoa! What the
I'm
heck
going
was that?
to also have to heal.
You now also have a Ruby of the War Mage that is an emerald. So you may add that to your character sheet.
Do we see this ruby go from the explosion to Varno?
Nope. You just see the explosion. Or you feel the explosion, rather. You don't even see or hear it. It's just this necrotic wave of energy that just
Oh, I messed
rips through
up.
everybody.
Shoot,
Really?
I messed up.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand, just to be sure. And roll it specifically to me. I don't want you to roll it in the open. All right. Yeah, he is able to successfully pocket it.
I messed everything up. Crap. I tried to reset my short rest dice and then ended up with a long rest and then had to put all the marks back for my spells. And
Yeah, I don't know
I don't know
what's
what I'm
going on. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it is a little complicated. But it's a learning curve, we'll get it. And by the way, everybody, congratulations. We're like a month and a half into our campaign.
Yay!
I'm excited.
Alright, I'm just gonna do all my hit die because that's what I'm gonna take. All my short rest.
This would
Nice.
probably be a good idea. You guys are going up against a boss, so
And
I
it's
would,
9.
recommend, yeah.
Since we're a level 9, I get to roll 9.
9 hit dice, yes. And you are a bard, so do not forget your Song of Rest or whatever it is.
Oh, that's right.
So I think some of you can roll an extra d6 with your hit die if you need it.
so
I'm going
I
to-
randomly picked a number of hit dice to roll and randomly rolled the exact amount I needed to get back to full.
Well, there you go. Good job.
I'm gonna roll. $32 plus 9. 40. Oh gosh, that was supposed to be a 5 or 9. Plus 32 plus 9. 40.
So you guys end up basically taking an hour and a half rest because of somebody and their greedy fingers. But nobody
Yeah,
really
thanks.
noticed it.
Were we able to see him do a sleight of hand?
No, he actually rolled. He
Roll.
actually rolled really well. You guys can
mean,
roll some
did he-
perception if you would like.
I was about to say.
I did roll it against your passives, but if you would like to roll a.
Did he get above my 26 passive perception?
One.
You were investigating other things. Captain, I see everything. Theatrics, that's a natural 1, so you don't see anything.
I don't see nothing.
Rupter,
Nope.
that is a natural 20, so you actually do see it. You see him kind of pick it off with his mage hand and just.
I'm just gonna give him a stink eye.
I'm gonna do a song of rest for
Arthur,
everybody.
you do not notice.
So you can add an extra 6. Roll a 6, just die and whatever you get.
So, Tristan, what? I mean, there's a good chance that we're gonna ask your boss for this mask, and he's gonna tell us no. We're gonna have to try and take it from him.
You will.
What do we need to know? Like, I imagine he's a caster. He does magic. What do we need to know? What do we need to watch out for? What do we need to, like, spill the tea on this dude?
I'm not sure how to elaborate on all of that. He is a very high-level caster, yes. I would protect those that you do not wish to die immediately with some sort of magic that can prevent death.
Oh,
Beyond that, you must prepare yourselves against the worst. He is very powerful.
And is he undead like you?
Indeed.
Okay.
Though he is much stronger than I.
And this re-energizing muck stuff, does it run into his lab as well, or is there like an actual hardened floor in there?
No, the muck permeates the entire keep.
Alright, so there goes healing.
Hearing that,
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Armor of Agathis.
Wise decision.
I am going. So who's gonna be in the front?
Well, probably Burrell and myself and
Yeah.
Arthur.
All right, then. I'm going to do 3 of these. I'm gonna sing 3 songs. Do 3 bardic inspirations and give it to you guys.
Okay. Each of them can only have 1, so the third person you will need to decide where that third one goes, or the fourth.
Oh, I only have 3 of them.
Oh, you only have 3? Okay, so then
Yeah.
Borel gets 1, Rupter gets 1, and who would you like the other one to go to?
Arthur. She
Arthur?
said Arthur.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I did not hear his name. My mistake. Okay.
So what is it? It's the eye of the tiger, it's the king of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last no survivor, I don't know that lyric, but I'm gonna keep singing my song. Have some inspiration. There you guys go.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. You're all welcome.
It's kind of bad luck because we're on the side with the guy with the Russian accent. So.
Are we the baddies? Oh, a little bit. I know, my character is like, especially as a cleric, what the heck is going on with this dude? Oh! Oh, and then if we're gonna go see a baddie, I'm gonna put who do you think is the highest? Probably me to go down. I could put. What is it? Beacon of Hope. How long does that stay? Yeah, no, I'll hold up on that. I'll hold up on that till it happens. It's a concentration spell.
Okay.
So, out of game, DM looking at the time.
Yep, I was actually going to end it right about now.
Okay.
So you guys are on the precipice. You've had this new addition to your team.
Tristan!
You stand on the precipice. You steel yourselves and push forward into the darkness. Mud drips from the ceiling. Drip, drip, drip. And the only thing that you hear as you push forward into the dark, cold mud is the sound of voices permeating from the darkness. No! No, that's not the right answer! No, you shut up, you bibbling idiot! I'm right! I have the superior intelligence! No, I am the smartest of us! You must know by now that I have the superior intelligence, and both of you must shut your mouth whenever I am speaking! And as you come around the corner, you see this massive skeleton with not one nor two, but 3 heads.
Cool.
And that is where we're going to end it for the evening.
Right before we end, I would like to say one last thing to Tristan.
Yes.
Tristan, I know that this is your boss, your master, your whatever you want to label him, and I know that we're asking a lot of you. However, all we want is the mask. If you do what needs to be done to help us get this mask, I will absolutely relieve you of any loyalty that you have to me.
As you say. But I am yours to command. For now.
Cool.
And that's where we're going to end it. Thank you for watching, everybody. This has been the Sea of Fallen Stars. Good night and good evening.
Good night, guys.
Bye.